Words. Huh? Yeah. April Fools, right? Oh man, I had no good pranks today, so I don't even feel like April Fools. I don't know.
Nobody
I
has
mean,
good nothing.
realistically, who are you gonna be pranking IRL for April Fools? Like, if you're just
Well,
like,
a lot of people, especially in our community, Lava, do the "oh, you're pregnant," or we just got married, or somebody died. Those are the three main ones.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
played out for
uh,
once.
uh,
yeah,
yeah, I don't know about that last one.
yeah.
Yeah,
But that's
that's
what I'm
not
saying.
even.
But that's what happens on this day. You see that such and such has died. Michael Jackson has passed
Oh no,
away,
no,
and
yeah. I
then
mean,
you're like, what?
online, yeah.
And then you're like, wait a minute, today's today. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh no, trust me. At least at this point in time, anybody who uses the internet, you just when April 1st hits. You just go through the today, expecting everything you hear to be a lie.
but
That's
see,
pretty
I
much
kind of got played. I really did. I woke up and I saw it was a tweet by not a tweet, but it was like this little article, and it said Adam 22 does gay porn, and I was like, dude, what? I was like, I kind of expected it, like the way he goes and the way he acts, but then it was like, wait a minute, this is April Fool's today. He could be bullshitting, so I don't know. Like, it was really like, if he does, whatever. That's him. But I was more leaning towards like, okay, he finally said it.
yeah.
Like, right, it was wild, but it was out of today. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, it's today. So he could be bullshitting, like, but you never know. I think he just said that. So like next month when he announces it, you know what I mean? Then it ain't a joke. Like, right, it's right. Like,
that would be one hell of a swerve. Like you say it on April Fools, everyone thinks it's not true, and then do like a month later, it's like, no, yeah, it's true. It's like, oh my god.
because he took some pretty convincing photos with another man, and it's like, why would you go all out today? Like, you had to take those photos previous.
To be
You know
honest,
what I'm saying?
anything for the bet. Anything for the bet.
I
People
guess,
would be willing to
like,
go that far.
a
I ain't taking
$1,000
it that far.
production. You got to think they had matching outfits, $1,000 photography production, all for one day today. Now that had to be a couple days ago. Like, that y'all took
Realistically,
those
yeah.
for today. You know what I'm saying? You didn't wake up and
If
then
you
grab
gon-
that gay dude to take those photos today. Like,
They went
Some
all
people
in.
would be way too dedicated to the bet.
yeah.
Unironically.
I think it might be like a holiday going down the line. I really do.
At this point, it already should be considered one. The way people be going crazy with these posts,
What's
especially
up,
on Twitter.
Zook in the building, man. All the losers out there, man. Shout out to Zook, man. Appreciate you, buddy, man. Man, pulling up. Alice and then Hinata with the same profile. Suspicious. Suspicious. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, what is it? I'm gonna take your word for it, I guess. Like, maybe it's two people with the same profile. It happens. I've seen it once or twice. I'm not believing it. All right, beat the Coco 9. All right, let's see. Hey, yo, it's time. How you doing, man? I'm doing all right, man. You already know. I want to keep just diving into it. For those who don't know, my mother recently just passed away. Lava's father passed away last month, man. So, we trying to, keep stuff going. You know what I mean? Try to keep it positive.
Keep the spirits
Yeah,
high.
for sure.
Yeah, keep the spirits high, man. And no better than a nice death battle with friends. And when you guys, man, so heck yeah. So that's what we go. That's what's going on today. So we got
the most we can do,
And I don't know if my mom liked my content, but hey,
Yeah, she was not a big fan. Sometimes,
she supported,
of course, she don't support, but
the swearing, that was her big thing. It was just the swearing. Other than that, she could care less who's fighting who and what game I'm playing. It was just more the swearing. But,
yeah, my dad was the same way.
Yeah, which is cool, man. It's cool, man.
parents,
Man. Parents.
Yeah.
I haven't watched One Piece like that, but not gonna lie, Whitebeard is clapping the Raikage. Hey, what would be crazy? I didn't go in this thinking about like a battle versus like them two, like head to head. I even know it's the last thing we do, but I'm thinking about right now and I'm blanking because I'm like, bro, like the Raikage's speed is insane and his durability. His skin.
See, it's one of those things where it always comes down to we using the old version, the one he died, or we using his prime. Because if it's prime, then it's gonna be whole different story.
Yeah, I was curious about that because I feel like we can go either way, but it's just like, do you want to go with the Whitebeard?
Are you okay?
At the the latest version, or
if we go with the undead, it's not fair.
I'm sorry, my daughter almost killed herself. Are you okay?
Wait, what?
Oh my god!
What?
I'm sorry. They got these. I got them from you. Those dollhouse things. She was standing on it and then just completely wiped out.
No.
She got right back up. She's good. I'm sorry about the interruption. I'm
sorry for laughing, but that was so sudden.
Because out of nowhere, I'm talking. I look over. She's in the air, falling. I'm like, what? What is happening?
Oh no!
Oh man. Oh, anyway, back to the death battle.
Hey man, appreciate it, Gray Leo, man. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Leo.
Man. Appreciate you, brother, man. Another 48 months. I can't imagine doing anything for 48 months or being a member anyway.
Oh my god. I'm crying from laughter already. We're not even 10 minutes in.
Oh man, I changed my name back. That was quick. All right, we got it. All right, well, Hinata's in the building. We got one Naruto fan. You know, Raikage versus Whitebeard is pretty fair on paper. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But see, we do different here. We don't just do a death battle. You know, we don't just fight. We go into everything. You know, we like to look at everything as a character as a whole, as what their character development was, their appearance. Hell, we even go down to the clothes. So we like to go into everything. What makes you like this character more than the other? That's basically what this is. You know what I mean? So yeah, without further ado, man, let's get into it though. First off, we're gonna tip into this Whitebeard, man. All right, and his first introduction. Now, I'm gonna paint a picture before I play it. Let me know if you guys what you guys think of his introduction. Or do you remember? Like, what was his like?
I remember. The thing is, Whitebeard, I mean, he has like his very first appearance, which not really much happens in. He has his second appearance when he was talking to Shanks, which you got to learn actually a bit more like about him as a character. And then the third one would be when he first arrives at Marineford, which I think is the most not like important, but I think at the bare minimum we should highlight those two.
I will because put two intros because there was that time skip stuff. You know what I mean? So I'll play whichever one like fits because I kind of did that with the Sandman one. There's like we kind of dabble. Oh my God, Zoop, bro, what the fuck? Oh shit, hold on, yeah, man. The style fight, yeah, man. We're gonna go crazy. It's gonna be good. Zoop. Oops, I dropped this. There you go, man. The GOAT. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. With the $50. Oh shit. I just transformed. All right. I just transformed, guys. All right, I gotta open a beer for Zook, man. Hold on. Another beer.
This man. Oh.
Sponsored by Modelo.
He's not getting paid by that, y'all. He's doing that pro bono.
I've been to the building. I've been yelling out the window, and they still won't answer my calls. But shout outs to Modelo, all right? Drink Modelo. All right, the girls love it. All right, now they have to pay me. They have to pay me. I mean, that was good. Shout outs to Zook though, man. I wish we could leave those. How do we highlight those like that? Damn, that's crazy, bro. Thank you, Zook, man. 50 bones. Bro, Whitebeard intro is cold in my opinion. Man had all the baddies and told Shanks, get out of here, young buck. I am Whitebeard. I like that. I hate Shanks. Okay, anything that shits on Shanks is a dub.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. See, I was just sending a bunch of links in verses we can use. I don't know if they all popped up though.
And I figured out a new system. We're gonna play the videos in their entirety, but with just no sound, so I don't get copyright. There we go, guys.
They're gonna find a way.
They'll find a way.
Yeah, they can try. Okay, my legal aid is so powerful. Nah, not really.
Realistically, I mean, if y'all got a second screen, you could literally just pull up the video and get the audio yourself. So,
why are they don't care about the footage so much. They care about the
It,
audio.
it's always the audio mostly because of the music, like 1,000%.
We should just do voiceovers then. That's our audio.
A bridge.
I mean, to be fair, we talk over it, but they still find a way. So
I've been busy with work, so it's been a while since I tuned in a stream, man. I appreciate it. It's been a while since I did a stream. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't done a stream since. Look at this thing. Oh God, I don't even want to say it. So embarrassing, but I'll say it anyway. All right, I haven't done the stream since 3 days ago. Or before that, 2 months. All right, 2 months. It was I don't even count the 4 nights. As far as this ranking was 4 months ago, guys. Other than Fortnite, ranking stream was 4 months ago. We haven't done a versus battle. Our last versus battle, I'm not gonna lie to you, was Jiren and Kaido, and that was 6 months ago.
yeah,
Woo.
like it's been a while.
Man,
Okay. It'd be like that life.
It'd be like that, man. It'd be like that. So we got to get into this, man. Hold on. Let me exit out of this. What the fuck? Okay. All right. Oh yeah, he's got the intros ready to go, man. Let's get into this.
Yeah, I got a couple links. Cause there, like I said, there's a few times we see him before he actually like does something of significance, or like even before like a battle. But I think these are like the most important for like
everything else ain't worth much. He ain't doing much or saying anything.
Yeah, probably sitting down on his fat ass. Anyway, like it's sponsored, but he ain't getting paid. Oh yeah. I gotta tell the truth. It's sponsored, all right, but I'm not getting paid. But yeah, you know, that's Modelo for you. Drink Modelo though. Night Rain, man. Shout out to my boy Night Rain, man. Hey man, if you need a Xenoverse fix, go to Night Rain. I'm telling you right now, I've never liked PQs. But watching his videos, I like to do PQs now. So
yeah, for sure. I still remember that. What was it? Danny Phantom video. That shit was sick.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to check him out.
He's got tons more. Video. He got tons more, man. Check him out. He goes crazy, man. The edits are clean. The thumbnails are good. Good cohesive stuff. All right, good content, man. Original content too. That's hard to do. All right, shout out to my boy Night Rain. Bro, just mirror the video as well, just in case.
Can you do that?
In a way, but the thing is, you need that software. You know what I mean? You need that software.
Oh yeah, I mean,
and on this
that
free
would
website,
be handy. If
not on StreamYard. You know, if I had OBS or something.
I mean, do you have anything like filters, for instance, that you could put over like
change the colors or?
I would think. I mean, flipping the screen is one thing, but I feel like maybe they'd have filters for your screen.
The thing is, with some of these footage, it's already flipped because they get copyrighted.
Oh yeah,
right. So that's why a lot of the footage were good. It's that Crunchyroll shit I be playing on accident.
I got the little icon in the bottom.
I'm gonna avoid Crunchyroll clips. The ones I sent are none of them are from Crunchyroll.
So if little Daniel Tiger uploads a little One Piece thing, we'll watch his. You know what I mean? Because that ain't getting nothing. You know what I mean? Ain't getting struck down. So you know, we can go get down. Huh? I'm about to smoke up right now and listen to y'all yap about some two goats. Facts, man. Get your. That's
blood. The best way to do it.
Get your beers. Get your booty. All the 3 Bs. Okay, all the 3 Bs. All right.
You gotta have them.
Appreciate you guys coming through, man. Hitting that like button, man. Really means a lot. All right, just waiting for the Sukuna versus Grimjaw. I have to do my research on Grimjaw, okay? I like Bleach, but I gotta do more research on.
You got two Bleach people right here. He's pretty cool.
Grimjaw's cool, so we're gonna thrust him in there. We gotta find somebody. You already know. We gotta find somebody. Just a matter of finding somebody. But I don't know who Sukuna. Sukuna. What
Sukuna. The fuck? He's from JJK. I haven't watched it, but I know that.
Oh, Jutsu Kaiser, right? Yeah. As Meg the Stallion says, Jutsu Kaiser.
Duh, that's mockery right there. But no, he's like the Kurama or the Demon Lord or whatever you want to call it. I've watched most of it, caught up in the manga and everything. That's a pretty good matchup. Wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah, that's true. He said, "I can't smoke. I'm officially 12." Like the police or the but that, you know, I live in a state where it's legal, so you know, do as you please. It's really cool environment. Not in that just all naked city that people got. I've seen a lot of nudists. That's fucking wild. Oh man, CKG, did you see my Future Chunks type PQ vid? No, drop it so I can try it out. Drop it. I'll check it out before the stream ends. We'll check it out. All right,
Yeah, sure.
Let's get into this first video. Hold on. Wait, where did I put it? Okay. This is,
Yeah, I sent. Well, it's 3 different like parts, but 2 of them were kind of split into 2 videos. But at least so you get the whole idea. So
we will be sharing audio. So just to let you guys know. All right. On the side here. Give me this comment. Hit this Whitebeard. You guys can see it.
Wait, that's okay, that's not the first one. Should be where? Or wait, is that the video you pulled up?
That's the one I clicked on.
Oh, that one right there. Do that one first. No, it's from the top down. That comment. If you scroll up a little bit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it's 4. Yeah, that's the first one.
There we go. Okay. What the heck is this?
To show you his power.
Surprise.
No, what is this? It's that Percy Jackson thing.
Maybe. Yeah, so this is Whitebeard's very first introduction. So I guess I can talk over it since we're not going to play the volume. So basically, Shanks, the guy you love so much, has sent Whitebeard a letter basically to like not interact with Blackbeard now that he's left his crew and did all the things that he did. And he was sending Whitebeard a letter like, hey, just like don't go after him because yada yada, things aren't going to go well, or whatever it was about.
It was about Ace.
Yeah, it was about Ace. But then Whitebeard, he doesn't even bother reading it because he already knows what it says, and he was already he wasn't gonna listen to him anyway.
All right, man. But it's so nice to see, like, who the hell is this dude? Look how big this dude is. Look at the hands.
And he's not even a giant, bro. That's
not even him.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Like, bro is built different.
And I like the way it was drawn back then. I'm not going to lie. It's like this looks
it's
like
much older.
Yeah, because it's like
did you see Marco back then, though?
Oh, poor Marco. Marco in this scene.
Jesus Christ.
And then the next scene, poor Marco. Oh my God.
They did him dirty.
He looked so
this man
bad.
Is drinking a barrel. A barrel. You guys know how big a barrel
Unironically,
is?
it's probably the size of like a straight up barrel. Like, considering how big he is.
Fucking crazy, man.
They like 20 feet
I
tall.
have the wikis pulled up. How tall is Whitebeard again? Because I always mix up the numbers.
If it's not 20 feet, it's somewhere around there.
Did he just battle somebody? Like, why was he in this state?
Oh no,
he's just sick.
He's well, he's very old. When he died, he was like what? He was 70.
70. Yeah,
he was 72. But he's also been through like God knows how many battles, and he's also sick as well, probably from drinking too much.
Anime disease.
That as well.
HIV.
Like, it's not like, because like Roger, he got some sort of incurable disease. I think Whitebeard is just from old and deteriorating more than anything.
Damn.
It's like he's hooked up to the stuff all the time because he's just not built like that anymore.
Oh man.
He was doing too much back in the day. HIV caught up with him.
I mean, if you're fighting Roger every so often, I wouldn't exactly blame him for being in this state at this point.
Those type of fights they were having were 3 days long. It's ridiculous.
This man was massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just looked. I had to double check. He was 21 feet tall.
20.
That is crazy, bro.
Who gave birth to him?
Wait, keep playing it. Hold on. They're gonna zoom out a little bit more.
There's no beard. Okay, like I would just like to say that.
Stupid.
He never had it.
Wow.
These stupid things. How do you get rid of these stupid pop-ups? I don't know.
Well, you do. Well, these things pop up to let you know the next video or the video premiere.
Just click on next.
But yeah, you could see.
Yeah, it's called end of screens.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, you could see barely. It's behind the video. You can see Rockstar.
Hey,
he barely
Legacy
comes up to his knees.
What's up, leg?
What's up, leg?
Bliskin in the building, bro. What's up? Oh, man. It's fresh. It's fresh. Frustration. I like that. Frustration. I like that.
You know, he stood on business. He wearing a do-rag.
Oh yeah, I mean,
the do-rag. Pirate thing was the do-rag. I like that.
Yeah, but he's like one of the only people who else wear rocking that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the only people who I know do it like all the time is like him. I guess Big Mom does, but she also wears the hat on top of it.
This one's for you. All right.
Yeah, you can't see it, but it was just like his literal title is the strongest man in the world. That's his actual title. Like, bro.
Even after his death.
Shanks. Why would you?
Okay, so after he rips up Shanks's letter, Shanks actually comes to visit Whitebeard to really talk to him, say like, "Yo, don't go after Blackbeard and Ace and everything, because like something bad's gonna happen." And like he's like, because obviously Shanks, I mean, he's also one of the 4 emperors of the sea, alongside Big Mom, Kaido, and Whitebeard at the time. And like he doesn't have any animosity towards Whitebeard or anything, so he thinks he could just talk to him and maybe like things be resolved that way. But Whitebeard ain't having it, not even a little
is this
bit.
a continuation of what we just saw?
Pretty much, yeah.
This is newly drawn, right? This is like
this is
a
like
little bit
so many episodes
on.
later, though.
Oh, okay.
This is a bit later.
Okay.
He's saying like, you know, I remember he said don't get involved with Blackbeard and to stop Ace, because
Ace got that kind of power. We gotta use Ace one day, man.
Yeah, we gotta do something with Ace for sure.
He died, but to someone else, I think he'd be strong as shit. We gotta.
Trust me, Ace is a lot stronger than people give him credit for. It's
read the light
he's
novels.
Very hot-headed.
Gotta read them light novels.
I just don't like that.
The Ace novel. Oh my god, I need the Ace novel animated. Bro.
You know they drew it out too.
That's what I read. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The Ace versus Whitebeard, the 100th fight, or was it 99? I don't remember.
He got to 100.
That shit was so good. Oh my god, I need that animated like ASAP.
Gray Leo says only man to verse to call his mustache a beard, and nobody corrected him. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Who checking him? Who checking that man?
It's so funny because like even if that literally was his name, because there's a reason for that. I'll just say it later. But like, bro, who's gonna tell him otherwise? He's Whitebeard. Like, are you gonna make fun of his mustache? No, you ain't.
You know, you kind of forget that he doesn't even have a beard. Like that's like
I forget all the time.
Yeah, like I'm like, oh, it's just his name, Whitebeard. Okay. Oh yeah.
There's Marco. Poor Marco.
Version we saw earlier had black hair.
Some shit I draw. Like right.
You got to see the original. The original version was way.
Yeah, the original one was worse than this, but this is closer to what he looks like.
It was so bad you didn't even notice it was him.
Damn. They did not care back then, probably.
Yeah, okay, so basically what happened, Blackbeard, so he was a part of Whitebeard's crew for like 30 years or some shit. But he was on his crew because he wanted to find a certain devil fruit, the dark fruit. And one of the crewmates on Whitebeard's ship, Thatch, he came across the fruit and teacher's like, oh, that's my shit. I need that. So he kills Thatch, he steals the fruit, and then he leaves the ship. And now Whitebeard, you know, the one rule he had on his ship is that you don't kill your crewmates. That was his one rule. And Teach broke it. So that's why Ace went off to chase him, because Whitebeard didn't want Ace to go after him, but Ace went after him anyway.
Knucklehead, man.
And you know, now Whitebeard said, you know, Shanks, he literally told Shanks, it's 100 years too soon for you to talk to tell me what to do. Like, bro, Whitebeard does not care. And then this shit.
Split the sky.
Yeah, they're gonna show it in a second. Like, bro, like you think it's just a little clash? They split the fucking sky when they hit each other, bro.
I just don't. Why are they powering up Shanks like this? It's crazy.
It took us 20 years to see him do something since like this, pretty much. Because he didn't really do anything in Marineford now, did he?
He just stopped the fist, and that was it.
Like, in terms of a power feat, this is the last thing we saw for like 20 years. Like, bruh.
And even then, it's just knocking out Kid. Who cares about him?
Don't get me started on.
Yeah, we not. Because I'm going to rant too.
Look, the anime put some respect on Kid, but don't get me started on Kid.
It didn't put enough.
True. But yeah,
now, they significantly lowered his height, it seems.
I think it's a perspective thing, but it's hard to tell, to be honest. You know what it is? They're not super consistent with the height sometimes. Like, he'll be bigger than like he probably should be at times, to be honest.
I don't know if that's just animation or what.
When it comes to the Raikage, there's not no real introduction. You know, Naruto does a lot of talking in flashbacks, So they don't really like get to see any feats. He's just mentioned like it's almost like A's talking about his dad. You know what I mean? But it's that, you know, like even right here, it's a funeral scene, but they're just not. He's not in it. So it's just like A's footage is gonna be kind of hard to get.
Okay. All you really have is fighting.
Yeah, basically. Oh, I put
no 3.
Oops. All right. So we'll try to find something. Like we got his death, which is wild because I think that was the introduction when they talked about him. Like,
interesting.
Because these episodes, like if you go to the logs here, which they do a great job of just telling you when they appeared, when they died, all that.
Yeah.
They have it on the episode 244, and then the manga it's 494. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those where it's like a flashback type of deal.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yeah,
so, you know, there's no like feats or nothing like that. Like right here, they talk about his feats of what he's done right here, but there's no like introduction of him of like. Okay. I wish there was, but there's not no introduction.
I guess it's just the manner of how
automatically round 1 goes to Whitebeard because there's no like introduction. He's
kind of a free point, but
in memory, it's like almost like telling somebody about your grandfather. Like, yeah, he was this dope ass army dude. Like he was in a battalion. He took over like 5 guys' weapons and held them all hostage. Like it was crazy, right? I can't really show you nothing. I can't tell you what I mean.
The closest thing we get to an introduction is you got 2 options. You got the still they show where he was facing out of 10,000 shinobi, which is just a picture. Yep. Or you have when he was introduced with 3 other dead Kage and they showed up. Yeah, they were talking amongst each other. That's not really much of an introduction. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything cool. He's just standing there. But it's
basically you're absolutely right, bro. That would be his introduction.
And he's also wearing a do-rag. What's with these old heads wearing these do-rags?
I don't know.
We can just play that, but I'm telling you, man, that's an L. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is
I don't even know if it's worth playing. It's definitely an L.
Definitely.
All right, we'll try this fast forward.
Because
they did, like you're saying, they just talked. All they did was talk. All they did was talk amongst each other. Like there wasn't like I'm trying to let me find it.
There it is. And they're walking up. This is it right here. Them walking up.
Yeah, just them walking up, talking. Everybody sees them. So like it's a collective. It's not really one person. It's a whole. Imagine seeing 4 dead guys that are like the previous strongest. Like this is before we were, but this is why our grandparents were alive. Right. So in our eyes, they're like, "Oh, who are these fucking people?" Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can see that as a thing, but this is a 4 people collective thing. This is not just Raikage. So that that's just what it takes away. Whitebeard is just wins off
automatic L.
That's an automatic dub for Whitebeard when it comes.
Even if we showed him reading the letter, would have been good enough. Like,
I just showed the other one just because the first one wasn't much, but I guess it was kind of unnecessary either way.
And then Garo's dad goes first,
right?
You know what I mean? Like this dude goes completely last. All right, here we go. So this again would be like a little bit of introduction.
Ugh.
What's the scar?
Yeah. That whole scar was ridiculous. The story behind it. I ain't got no nipple because of that too.
Crazy. Rip the nipples off. Man, you gotta rip the nipples right off, all right? Oh, crap. Hold on. I'm getting a phone.
I mean, no, he still can't really call this an introduction. He's already fighting using his techniques.
True.
Putting the lightning blade to shame.
All right, so introduction's done. What's next, guys? What we got next?
Next, I forget if we do
clothes?
Character or abilities first.
You want to do character first?
Yeah.
All right.
Might as well.
All right. Well, since we're on the Raikage, we'll take the Raikage first, man.
For sure.
The Raikage was cool. His character was really good. He seemed like a guy like that, you know, because at that you got to think of Naruto. It's always war and stuff, especially back then. There was like always constant war. So he had to fight. He had to fight 10,000 guys, like right, like you know. And he was a great guy, a type of guy just like a Whitebeard, like the Raikage. Instead of like having everyone fight with him, he told everyone to bounce, and he'll hold off people until he died, man. And he
Every
only
time.
died of exhaustion. You see what I mean? Like he didn't die because of their weapons and their bullshit. He died because of exhaustion. Like if he had
where you have it, where you have it paused, where you have it paused at right now is basically what was happening when he died. Basically, it was him against 10,000 ninja, and he held them off so that his people could escape. So for 2 to 3 days
that
straight,
is so on point to something Whitebeard does later.
Yep. Same thing.
Insane. These guys, these guys are talked about. They're legendary for a reason, and they're always talked about. Like you know what I mean? Like there's a reason why when they seen these, you know, these old heads, no disrespect, but when they seen these guys on the battlefield, half the people are like, wait a minute, there's no way. And the other, like people like Inoki, you know what I mean? They know what's up. You know, when they seen them, like, hold up, bro, we're fucking fucked. Like, you know what I mean? It was crazy to see. Because as a reader, I'm like, who is this black dude? I don't get it. I don't care. He has Super Saiyan 3 hair. What does he do? How is he better than A? A is crazy. Like, right? So I'm not even like pitting the two together. I didn't think that was his dad. I didn't think none of that. I just thought it's another black dude. But they're like, this is the third Raikage. And I'm like, okay, he's going to be significantly weaker than A. A is like the strongest person I've ever seen, right? And then you just learn, like, no, this dude is way more better than A, way more of a badass. And to be honest, I couldn't. A was willing to sacrifice his arm and leg over a fight with the kid.
Don't get me started with that,
you know what I mean? His son was willing to do that, but
you can't compare these two.
You know what I'm saying? This third Raikage gave his life up. The biggest position you could have in that village. He's like top general. He gave his whole life up to sit there and fight 10,000 people. Not one, but 10,000 people. You know what I'm saying? For 3 days straight.
He didn't eat. He didn't sleep. He had no way to replenish his chakra. Any wound he received. Yeah, that was it. And he didn't, like you said, he didn't die from them wounding him. He died because he just was that tired. And when he was that low on chakra, they just dropped dead. They couldn't even stop the dude. They couldn't seal him away. They couldn't put a dent in him. Ridiculous.
Yo, hold on. Great Leo with the 5 gifted members, man. What the fuck? Well, there you go, guys. 5 gifted members for you guys. You know, holy crap, man. Well, welcome.
They out here blessing today.
Welcome, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. So welcome, Zook, man. Welcome, Sora in the building. Ted. You know what I mean? Ted in the building, man. Raikage. Hey. And the Oath be Calum. What, black man? Is that wait? I'm trying to get this right. The black man? I don't know. Maybe it's something else. But well, you gifted the membership, man. I really appreciate that. That's crazy, guys. Thank you. Thank you all for showing up, man, supporting, hitting that like button. Thank you, guys. Wow. He ironically filled the role as a father who protects better than Whitebeard, though. Hey, man. We're going to get into it, bro. Both of them were really one-man armies. I'm telling you, man.
They were. They had to be.
I'm telling you. Get a way of saying the other black man custom. Oh, okay. The other black man. That's how you say it. All right. I appreciate it. Yo. Oh man. But yeah, let's get back into where is it? Naruto? Okay, right here. But yeah, again, man, if you look at this stuff, like you said, my brother said they got pictures, they do right here. He faces off against 10,000 shinobi alone. 10,000. Like, look at this image, guys.
That is pretty crazy.
10,000 people. I could imagine 10 people. Like, right? And even 4 people, even 2 people, you can get fucked up badly.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Is that was he fighting the Mist Village?
Look, if you look close, it is Mist Village people. because the clothes are just like this is rock people too.
They joined up on him.
Did they? They
ganged up because some of them look like Leaf Village, some of them look like the Rock or not Rock, Stone Village, and some look like Mist. They were all at war with each other, so who knows? But
they could have been at war, and then when you're at war, you got to get rid of the big honchos. So the squad gets weak. But so they see this strong bastard, they all have to team up just like they did back in the day.
He ain't the type of person to be like a normal general who just sit back at the bunker and lead and tell the forces to go do it. He'll be out on the front lines with you, charging into battle.
Yeah,
he the first one there and the last one to leave.
And then considering the terrain in the background, it looks rock like. Yeah. So like it looks like they came to him, like that. Maybe it's at their territory because when back in the day. I ain't gonna lie, but the Cloud Village was on some fuck shit. So
no. They always been shiesty. Let's set the record straight. They've been shiesty since day one.
I can understand them getting jumped, right?
Yeah.
They was always on some stuff. So you got to jump these people. You got to jump.
Brother, Hugo incident. Come on now. They came to Leaf Village on peace talks, right? They get there. The head Cloud Ninja kidnapped Hinata and tried to dip out because she ain't got the seal on her forehead. He got stopped and killed, and then they're like, "Oh, you killed our homie. We need comeuppance for that." And they're like, "Well, your dude tried to kidnap my daughter. Nah, we want your leader head right now." So wait a minute, let me get this straight. Y'all coming to my home, try to kidnap my daughter, but now y'all want my dead body because y'all shiesty dude saying he ain't had nothing to do with y'all. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. These niggas been shiesty since day one.
Shiesty.
That's all they do.
I do like about A though, other than the fighting thing. Is the fact that he was such a proud man that he would not even allow anyone to know how he got his scar. He took that to death. Like people had to figure it out on some Batman shit. Like what? Who scarred this man? Because no one could make a dent on him, Lava. You couldn't pierce his skin. Okay. Like kunais, that shit ain't working, man.
And that's the only wound he got. So that just goes to show the day that he died, the last 3 days that he was fighting, they didn't wound him. They know other scars and nothing else on them. If you do touch him, it ain't gonna lead to much damage.
Nothing. So interesting. Okay.
He was a brute force, man. A brute force, right? So I like that as a character. Like, look, he's got this giant scar. How'd he get it? And they're sitting there telling me, like, look, man, I heard this. I heard no. He got it because he was fighting a tail beast, which is like the biggest, strongest animal type spirit thing in the whole fucking show.
The rumor they had going on around
things that they all gathered that people went to war over. He battled one himself to a stalemate.
That's crazy.
Stalemate, man.
But the thing is that the people in the village, they came to the conclusion that it must have came from a tail beast bomb, which is known to blow up mountains and carve out villages. So if supposedly he didn't, that's not what happened. But if he would tank one of those. That'd have been ridiculous in and of itself.
Good, Hasio was good, Blaze, man. Thank you.
Just the fact they thought that he could do that. That man, something else.
That's crazy.
Everything about him is crazy. It's ridiculous.
Rock some sleep because it was the Great Ninja War and he was the strongest in defense. That's what I figured. Like when it's the same. Just like it's like a flashback. That's all this footage is right here. Is a flashback. You're seeing the same thing you saw. Let's say the war was 40 years, let's give or take. Because when you think about it, Naruto, when Minato died, it was 13 years? Because Naruto was a baby, right? So you got to think this war was probably 40 years ago, right? So, and you're seeing the same thing 40 years later. Like he's fighting Mist, Rock, right? All the villages, Leaf, all again, 10,000 people. But now they know more information, but it still don't help. So that makes me think like, wow, even 40 years later, the jutsus, they advanced, but not quite. He was still that badass. He could still be a Kage. Even at this juncture, man. Like it is insane. I feel like that character is insane. He held this up. Like I said, they didn't have so much. They just had, enough for you to be like, dude, this is the Raikage. This is who he was. This is what he was about. Pure, unbridled fighting. but also about his village and his people, but also above that, just tough as fuck, right? Just really tough as fuck, man. And then he reminds me of a Stone Cold, right, or Undertaker, really, like those guys, the tough bravado type of guys, man. Like you would call, like you want on that squad, man. But let's get into some Whitebeard, man, and check out his character development. I'll let you two freestyle this for you.
Okay, where do we even begin with Whitebeard? I mean, there's a lot to say. To be fair. I guess we could just start with where he was in the story, like when we met him, and like his whole just gist, So, Whitebeard, he was a pirate for a long ass time. I mean, I don't know when he started his crew initially, but I mean, he was on like a few crews before then. He was on the Rocks Pirates as well, which are like a legendary group, the Rocks Pirates. I mean, it was the same crew that Kaido and Big Mom were on, and he was on that crew, led by Captain Rocks.
They still haven't shown who that dude is.
Yeah, they still have to show that. But when it comes to Whitebeard, so he's so interesting because like a lot of the other like captains of like the pirate crews, like in the world of One Piece, like usually when they set off on their like journey, it's usually for something simple like fame or like fortune or something like that, right? Like, I mean, that's what pirates do, you know. They steal treasure, they get big, right?
But, they want the booty.
Yeah. I mean, for lack of a better term, yeah.
He had the baddies. You saw that.
Yeah, but that's not what he about to explain. That's not what he was saying.
But yeah, I mean, like he got treasure along the way as well. I mean, how could you not, as a pirate, you know, sail on the seas? But it's so interesting with Whitebeard because the whole reason he set sail wasn't for like fame or fortune or anything like that. The entire reason that he set sail was because he wanted to find a family. Because he was an orphan on, I forget what the island is called, but he was an orphan on this island. I think it got raided, or it was like really like poor.
Torn.
Yeah. Like, and there was always like constant like fighting and shit. And Whitebeard decided he was gonna set sail and he was gonna find that family that he didn't have. And I mean, he was in different crews, like the Rocks Pirates, and I remember he said he didn't like that crew because like that crew, they freaking killed each other like on a daily basis on that crew, and he was not really about that. But like he sailed the seas looking for people to like become like a part of his family, for people he could like protect and shit. Like I think Marco put it best, where like I think Ace, when he first like joined the crew, he was like, why does everyone on this like ship call Whitebeard Pops? And Marco was like, it's because he calls us son. Like, it's so interesting because like there's no other like crew that's really, the closest thing to that is probably the Straw Hats, right? Because they're closer to more of a family than anything else, right? And like Whitebeard, like he was just an upstanding dude. Like, and it's like the Marines, like he was, you know, one of the 4 emperors of the sea, you know, strongest man in the world, you know, with one of the strongest devil fruits in the world as well, as we're seeing right here, the quake fruit. But like everyone calls him a monster, but at the end of the day, he's just a dude. And he was just a dude looking for a family to have of his own, which is just like, I don't
really
even know.
Cool, man. He encompass what a pirate is, bro. The pirate, like you said earlier, when you told us that he got pissed at dude for killing his own.
Yeah, like, he got pissed at Blackbeard.
Do not fuck with my crew. Don't fuck with your brethren.
Yeah.
Do anything else. You can steal, you can lie, you can cheat, but don't fuck with the crew, bro.
It's the equivalent of one of his sons killing another son. Like, he took that very seriously. Like, he was not having it when Blackbeard killed Thatch.
That's the funny thing about everything you said, Lava, is the fact that he grew up orphaned in a war-torn era. He joined some of the most bloodthirsty, craziest, degenerate, bloodthirsty pirates known to man.
How that happened.
And somehow, out of everything he'd been through and everything he's seen, all he ever wanted was a family. That's all he ever strived to achieve, and he did so. And never changed who he was. No matter all the crap he's seen, he could have been just like Kaido, just like Big Mom, Rocks, all of them. Nope. He's another Luffy type of character. He's just like, I want love, I want my people around me. I just want to sail the seas, drinking, and having fun.
Ace. Adopted
Yeah,
Ace.
and with Ace, like keep in mind, Ace is the son of Goldie Roger, who
His
was pretty
greatest
much
enemy.
his greatest rival for like years. Basically, even though they respected each other, Roger at the end of the day was still Whitebeard's enemy. And even though Ace is Roger's son, like you could probably pull it up. There's a video about it, but I can just TLDR it. Where I think Ace tells Whitebeard that he's Roger's son. Yeah.
He pretty much already knew and just did all that for a reason.
Yeah, like
to
at the
take him in
top.
to keep him.
So basically, like Ace had joined the crew. He was there for a hot minute, and he finally like accepted, to be on like the crew to be like Whitebeard's son. And Ace decided he wanted to tell Whitebeard about, the fact that he's Roger's son, because he thought, that maybe he doesn't deserve to be there. And, Ace was like, like Whitebeard, I have something important to tell you. And he tells him, I'm Roger's son. And Whitebeard's like, it's, he didn't know that. He thinks that Ace is not like Roger at all. And that he said, you said it was something so important, but it's such a small matter. Because at the end of the day, we're all children of the sea. It doesn't matter who your father is. Yeah. And it's just like, bro, like
That's
the
a real
son
ass
of his greatest
right
enemy, and he just does not care, like at all. He still sees him as his son at the end of the day.
I'm sorry, but how big is that bed?
Me, it reminds me of a Piccolo Gohan situation.
Yeah.
It's
how
just
big
like,
huh? I'm sorry, I'm getting stuck on a giant pillow he got to be laying on, and that massive bed.
Bro,
like, how big is that bed?
I'm stuck on the giant clothes. Like who's this tailor?
Tailor-made for sure.
Fucking crazy. That do-rag has to be massive, bro.
That's a bed cover for you. You can use that as a sheet.
Fucking wild, bro. Who was putting IV in this man? Like, how much IV it would take? Look at the IV spills. Like,
yep.
Yo,
you could swim in that.
That is crazy as hell. How much beer did he drink in like 1 hour? Like, right?
A lot. Gallons upon gallons with certainty.
Well, they all drinkers though, really. Like, look at this, look at the ale, and it was probably hard ass shit back then.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like pirates probably get that straight, no chaser bullshit.
Bro,
like
what is that?
99 proof, 150 proof, some shit like
bro,
that.
They had the
white
200 proof
beer bars. Yeah, fucking crazy, man. A sip from is a gallon. You know it is. Look, it's a barrel. You know how much is in a barrel? That's fucking crazy.
I wouldn't want to drink with these motherfuckers, to be honest.
When barrels spilled of oil, that shit took over the whole sea. Like, right? Barrels are no joke, man. That shit is insane. They used to mix cocaine in it. You know they did. Right? Look at Whitebeard's beard. Oh, snow.
Yep.
Fucking crazy. But the character is insane. And I'm leaning towards a Whitebeard simply because, and no disrespect to Raikage, but Raikage lived in it's just different. One wanted a family, one had a family, to be honest. They're both, it's just hard to pick between the two of the both. But it's just like, it's wild because it's like I want to pick Raikage too, man, because he died. The way he died, man, the way he gave up his life, but the way Whitebeard gave up his life.
We didn't even get to Whitebeard.
But I have to say, though, reason why the deaths to me are different is Whitebeard didn't need to die, right?
Oh, no, he didn't.
He could have took on a Kainu and probably beat him just without getting, you know what I mean, the torso blast and taking everything from everyone else. And it's like he didn't have to go in there and fight all these people at once. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, that was the whole point. He didn't even have to, because he was only there to save Ace.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he didn't have to die right then and there. Seems like they didn't have no way to kill this dude other than old age. And it was just like, well, let him have one last ride. And then Raikage, it's just exhaustion of fighting 3 days and 10,000 people. And that's to save your other people so they don't die and get no info. And you know what I mean? They're distracted, really, because they spent 3 days not somewhere else fighting and taking over, but fighting with him, with one person. That took a collective of villages too.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't have no choice. They had a collective of villages, right? And then the characters, again, these characters, man, are just, oh man, it's fucking crazy. I'm having a tough time picking those.
I'd say I go with Whitebeard just because I almost called you Logic. Lava, you might know the numbers, but the way he died, the way they narrated that was incredible.
we can pull. I don't know if you want to pull that up for. I mean, next is what we have 1v1 design and then abilities, right? You can pull up Whitebeard's death. We may as well pull it up right now. Because keep in mind, I had to look it up. I don't know if there were any hard numbers on how many people he fought at Marineford.
No, it didn't say how many people, but it said how many. Slashes.
When it came to keep in mind, Marineford, they pulled up. At least from what I see, it was like 100,000 like forces, including big shots like Sengoku, Kizaru, Aokiji, Akainu, Garp, plus like 100,000
They pulled
and
out the
warlords.
guys. And the warlord. They pulled out everybody, bro.
They put out their entire everything they had at this one crew.
When you get that call that a certain somebody's in the battle, bro, and they're hungry like that, you got to make everybody pull up.
They had prep on prep on prep, and they almost lost the Marines.
So they still almost lost that fight too.
Yeah, that's my whole point, Legacy. That's my whole point. That's why, like I said earlier, I was kind of leaning towards Whitebeard. Whitebeard, it seemed, had a whole fucking arc when it wasn't an arc.
Yeah,
you understand that?
Marineford, it was basically Whitebeard and Ace's arc.
And Raikage just had a moment. Even though it was a great moment, it's in time. It's way back then. It's 40 years. And it was just like, no, Whitebeard had his fucking arc. That's how it was. Like,
and that's so crazy to me. Because with Whitebeard, like the first two scenes we saw with the letter and with Shanks, like that was the only time we saw him. And then it was at least a couple hundred episodes or so until we see Whitebeard again. So keep in mind, like, we didn't know much about the dude, and like, there's not really much to take from it beyond just
look how much of an impact.
Ace's captain or whatever. But bro, one arc later in Marineford, and he's like one of the most beloved characters in the series. He's one of my favorite characters. He's in my top 5, and he was only around for like one arc for the most part. Like, it's insane. Like, one arc can do massive things for a character, bro.
Shout outs to Zook and Gray, Leo, man. This one's for you. Man, absolutely right, man.
I'll be for a Whitebeard.
I'm gonna go to Whitebeard. I'm gonna lean towards it. The deaths are incredible.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just you don't see Raikage's death at all.
Yeah.
It's not animated.
Not only that, but as far as Raikage go, like there's some things that, like, comparing the two of them, not Whitebeard, but Raikage made some sacrifices when he had to tell Beast. Every time that he fought that tail beast in the village or wherever, it was because he had sealed into somebody and they couldn't handle it and they went berserk. So that person died. Yeah. So he was sacrificing these people over and over. His own nephew, he sacrificed his nephew for this to try to tame this tail beast, and it didn't work. And he was willing to just let him die. Yeah, Whitebeard wouldn't have done that.
Oh no, Whitebeard would rather die. I mean, that's the thing. That's why he was so pissed. He didn't want to die before his own son did, but he couldn't stop it.
Fucking crazy. Look at Jinbei.
No neck.
Yeah, bro. This narration with Whitebeard, he died standing on his feet.
There was a warrior like that who did that, man. That's
a samurai.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
That's where they got this whole thing from.
Man. Look at this, man.
So I don't know,
stand up, standing on business. He died a stand-up dude, bro. Crazy. He literally died a stand-up dude, bro.
I don't know. Is the audio not playing?
Because it says, yeah, the audio ain't playing. I ain't getting sued.
He got stabbed and slashed 267 times.
They're gonna say it right now.
I was about to say about this. Yeah.
Do you want a full screen so we can see the subs a little better?
I'll play just a smidge.
Wouldn't recommend it.
I can't even hear it. I'm gonna keep it a box.
Ooh. Yeah, he died.
I didn't hear nothing, so it's nothing lost here.
Mm.
Yeah, bro, Custom, remember when I told you a while ago with One Piece, when the narrator starts speaking, you know something crazy is going to happen because he doesn't speak very often. This is one of those moments. Like, bro, like, it wasn't even new information. It was just Whitebeard's death, and the narrator came in to freaking narrate his death.
He's like the best narrator in all of anime.
Fucking crazy. Oh, man.
Yeah, they're going to break it down, like, right now. Yeah, just skip ahead a little bit. Thank you. He's dead, but his body doesn't collapse.
Mow down the enemies with wounds all over his body was certainly monstrous.
And then this shit. The full breakdown.
Look at this. Every single
The number
admiral.
of sword wounds he received, 267.
And you got to think he was getting shot at too. Yeah, cannons, bullets,
got
Guns,
100
gun wounds, 152.
and 46
Two
He was
cannonballs.
mag-
shot by a
Magma fist?
cannon 46 times.
2 magma fists, man, straight through.
3. The manga don't show that when they
Oh
showed his
yeah, with the manga.
3?
No,
half his
okay,
head-
no, it wasn't 3.
half
With
his
the
head
manga,
got took off.
with the manga, it was 2. You can look it up on a different tab. In the manga, he gets punched in the chest, like by his heart. That one's canon. But in the manga, when he fought whatchamacallit, Akainu. When he fights Akainu, he doesn't get punched in the stomach right there. Hold on, down a bit. He gets half of his face torn off by magma. Right there.
Ooh.
Well, you can see it right. Well, yeah, it's right here. If you go back, they show the actual like attack. I saw it for a second. Right there.
Yeah.
He got half of his face torn off by a Kainu, and he was still fighting.
Still,
They had to censor it.
That's brain. That's
Yeah.
bro. Like that's
he's still fighting like nothing happened.
Bro, yeah. This is before, because again, remember when he laid out a Kainu?
Yeah, this is after
he did it with half
after
of his
that.
freaking head missing.
He only hit him twice, and he almost KO'd him.
He literally almost killed the Kainu, and he was missing half of his freaking head, bro.
Bruh, that is insane.
All right, so we're unanimous with the Whitebeard.
Yeah, for sure.
2-0 hit, man. 2-0 hit. Damn, man.
And he did all that. Whitebeard did all that, and he didn't get a
close.
single wound on his back either, because he never ran away.
And we can
Insane.
get those going real quick. Hold on. All right, take that off. All right, there we go. All right.
Yeah, you can keep the tsunami video because we can use that for the powers as well.
Yeah. Now, as far as Whitebeard's drip, man, which is let's go.
Yeah, we
over
can
it.
do the drip.
Honestly, he's a pirate. Pirates have shit
Typical.
clothes.
They have very similar things.
like I never looked at Jack Sparrow like that's good drip. Like, no, you know what I mean? Like,
it was
that
always
shit
trash.
is ass. Like, right? This 1700s like royal. I can't. Fuck
No
with it.
showers.
Like,
They didn't have showers on
I
their
can't
boats.
fuck with that. But
He
I
probably
will
messed
say,
up.
the man's rocking a do-rag. He's rocking Gogeta type pants.
Mhm.
And then he's got like everybody in One Piece who's like top tier. You already know
All
when
of
they
them.
are rocking the
coat.
the coat, and it
That
doesn't-
never falls off.
yeah, it never falls off. We're talking homeboy, Crocodile, his doesn't fall. My favorite character, Kizaru, his doesn't fall. Nobody's fall.
Aokiji, Akainu,
Whitebeard's only fell off after
when he died. If either they fall off when they die or they take them off, like Luffy did when he started wearing one.
Yeah.
It's like, is it pinned to the skin?
I feel like there has to be some sort of like string or some shit like around the neck or something. Like there's
It
no way.
defies the laws of physics,
It
and I love it.
defies physics.
His appearance is crazy because he is big as fuck, man.
21 feet tall, bro.
21 feet tall. He's riddled with scars from multiple battles.
Mostly from Roger, I think.
He doesn't
Yep.
have the beard, but he doesn't need it. I feel like the crescent fucking mustache makes it
Yeah,
more,
for sure.
like,
He would look
It's
weird with
striking.
The
You
beard
know?
would be weird.
He does not look like somebody you fuck with. You see what I mean? And I like that in characters. He looks like a villain, but he's not. That's what makes it crazy to me.
Yeah, that's the thing, because everyone in the Marines and most of the world, because obviously for most of the world, pirates are generally considered bad.
Evil.
And Whitebeard more or less looks like it, but he's a stand-up guy if you actually know him. But everyone thinks he's just a monster, you know?
Oh man. Score 1 for the whites. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
I didn't even notice that until
I didn't see that at all.
because the Raikage is black. That's crazy.
Is it
But,
2 at this point? Intro
It's
and
just- yeah. Intro and character. And the clothes, again, I like the clothes. I like the way he looks. Not even just the clothes, but the way
Shout out to Whitebeard's tailor, man, because these giant
for
boots.
real.
giant boots, leather too. Leather.
The pants.
Wait, what is that? Is that Whitebeard with a beard? Where
How
your mouse
big
over?
is the staff?
Ugh.
How big could you wield? Like, imagine that would be a Hercules type of competition. Like, lift Whitebeard's staff. Like,
Oh
It's
yeah,
taller
his
than him.
staff, it's taller than him, so it's like 25 feet taller. So not 25, like 23 feet tall or some shit.
And it's not even a cutter; it's probably a blunt weapon. Like, right, you could stab. But
No,
you
he can
know
cut
what I
with
mean?
that.
Oh no,
can knock it out.
it's a glaive.
Okay.
Yeah, it has a blade at the
Stab
top.
and cut. Okay. Bet.
Yeah, it's one of the what are they called? The 12 supreme
blade.
grade blades. It's one of the
Yeah.
strongest weapons
Oh
in the
yeah,
world.
here it is. This
Yeah. It's it has a long ass name. I forget what it's called. It's Murokumagiri.
But if you look at him as a pirate, he doesn't look so much like a pirate. He looks like a badass villain. He looks like a villain. Now, loud, this old shit, he looks like a pirate.
Yeah, old Whitebeard. He looks more like a pirate because he has the cap
hat
and everything.
Yeah,
and the long flowing blonde hair, which is crazy.
That is the weirdest part of the design in his primes, the long and blonde
I don't know.
hair.
The hair looks so weird on him. I don't know. Like, I don't dislike it, but it's so weird seeing him with a full head of hair.
The hat on top
of it. It's because the beard, because it's still white. Like, you'd think he'd have white hair, but no.
Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, hold on.
Did he ever grow a beard?
No. Yeah. I want to get to that. I was going to bring it up before. I can just repeat it or anything. But the only reason he's called Whitebeard is just because, like, in Japanese, the literal translation for his name, Shirohige, it means white facial hair because there's no Japanese word for just beards. Yeah. All facial hair is just hige, I guess. So obviously they weren't about to call this man a white mustache. Could you imagine?
Oh hell no! I wouldn't like him as much.
Like, bro, like nobody
Here
would
comes
take him
white
seriously
mustache
if he was called the white mustache. But like, obviously, since the IRL pirate Blackbeard's a thing, and that's also where part of his name comes from. I think it's was it Edward Teach? It was Edward Teach. Yeah. So they called him Whitebeard, and obviously that's why Blackbeard's called Blackbeard, because it's the same thing, except he actually has a beard. So it makes more sense for him, but yeah, like, it's just the mustache, but still, I mean, it even though it's stupid considering the name, it's still badass, to be honest.
I mean, I'm not gonna walk up to him like, yeah, you don't even have a beard, stupid asshole.
You'd get Quake punched in the face for that one.
Yeah, I'd be obliterated. I don't even know if there'd be nothing left.
The freaking stain on the floor, like, pretty much. Like,
my bad. My daughter.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, she's doing her thing. All right,
so am I. So am I. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, but again, as far as me, man, I like the way Whitebeard looks. He fits a pirate, but it also looks like a super villain. Like, you know, like,
are we sticking with just the old school version of him, like how he died? We're not gonna count the hat, the flowing blonde locks.
I mean, if we're going over the overall
this is a Whitebeard in his prime.
This is just his pirate stuff. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's just him with longer hair. You know what I mean?
The only thing that changes is he got a shirt on and the hat.
Yeah.
It's like, not, you know, and honestly, I think before it takes away. I don't know. I like this is more badass to me with the do-rag.
Yeah, I mean, I don't dislike Prime Whitebeard's design, but I prefer old Whitebeard's.
The cut V-neck type shirt you gotta wear. Like, I
think I know what happened. His tailor passed away, so he couldn't get him one of those shirts. So he just had to go shirtless.
I'm like, man, you know,
that's my headcanon now.
This is like a killer right here. Let's get into the Raikage. Now, the Raikage's drip is honestly, it's kind of dull, but when it comes to Naruto, like, the drip's weird. It could be like hit or miss. And I would like it honestly if it wasn't one strap. If it was two strap, I'd probably fuck with it, like a beater or something like that.
Yeah, they just,
you know, they do this one strap thing, but the
Raikage with the one strap
is a little different because he wears this giant rope. You know what I mean? He's got pants. You know, the sandals they wear, they always wear fucking sandals.
I constantly see the Naruto characters with the sandals, like almost all of them. I mean, to be honest, Bleach is the same way. Almost all of them got the same fucking shoes, bro. Like,
they got those Jesus walks.
Also did do-rags. At one point, he did do rags. I like the way his Hulk Hogan look because this looks like Hulk
Yeah.
Hogan.
Yeah, I like his hair. Like, I think it looks cool on him, to be honest.
You know, if you put some sunglasses on here, that's Hulk Hogan.
It is
So,
100%.
you know what I mean? I like the look.
I can't unsee that now.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that shit is crazy. You put some sunglasses on this dude, that is Hulkster, running wild, brother. And then his son's a wrestler. That's wild, bro. Like, but like the Raikage does look clean as far as like in Naruto, like if that makes sense. Like in Naruto,
Yeah.
where they all have the same uniform. His is very unique, and it's from a different era. So that, you know, and he has a tattoo and he has a scar. So that's like, you know, that's cool. It's like the same things we were talking about with Whitebeard. He has scars too that show him just the one scar really because
He looks more like a villain to me too, though. Especially
he
the black and white.
like
For sure.
You would not fuck with him. Like he looks like a badass. Like look at these. I know this is like the manga, but just look how he's drawn in the manga. No business.
He got
like,
that screen presence. That's
it's insane. Like I liked his look. He looks like a Super Saiyan 3. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of reminds me of
look.
Akuma in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, Akuma has that long hair.
Yeah, I do get Akuma vibes.
Now, here's my clincher. How I rate this in my head. If I was going to a Comic-Con or something and I had two choices, right? Either wear the Whitebeard or wear the Raikage stuff. Which one you guys do?
I go Raikage. I just want to wear that headband. The do-rag, I mean.
Like, to be honest, I would go for the Whitebeard if it wasn't for the fact that the mustache would just not look cool, like, at all on anybody except for him. Like, I feel like the Raikage's fit just overall looks better on, like, other people, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're talking about a Comic-Con.
I love Whitebeard's fit,
like
but
it's
one of those, like, one-piece things where, like, Whitebeard's fit only kind of works on him, to be honest. Like, just, like, the way he's built. And of course, the mustache on top of that, you know?
Yeah.
That shit would be absurd to walk around with that shit on your face. Let's be real. I'm not walking around with a 10-foot long mustache sticking off my lip.
Oh, man. It's just the colors I hate on the Raikage. I hate this white, red, then black, then blue. Like, bro, like, it
is a bit all over the place.
I'm starting to think Kishimoto didn't put too much thought into the black characters.
Yeah.
He just gave it standard.
It's stuff like this that I'm looking like, okay, I can get past that because this does look like Goken. Like this looks insane. You know what I mean? Like when he's flexed, like you know stuff like this. Well, this is when he's dead, but you know, nonetheless, man, like to pull it off, you can pull this off. I feel like you guys said, Whitebeard. I don't know if I could pull that off. Like, again, you got to be shirtless the whole time. Your jacket has to be like pierced to your shoulders. Because otherwise it's falling off. like you know what I mean? Like I don't know how the
mustache and the do-rag, like
the mustache has to be on, the do-rag, then you have to wear those weird pants with the sash, you know, the boots. I don't know. I'm leaning towards Raikage. It's a little more practical to me. I could wear that and no one would notice. Other than like, you know what I mean?
Other
like,
than the top for the most part.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna lean towards Raikage's look.
I
like
think he wore a shirt
better.
underneath at some point.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. Let's go Raikage Young. Let's try that. I'm pretty sure he did.
Or was that his son? One of these.
Yeah, that was. And he wears some like half shirt over the. See what I'm saying? He didn't go this goofy route. Like he just said, "No, I'm blasting muscles."
Yeah.
Like I'm not going this goofy route. I'm just gonna blast muscles, man. Like that's all I'm doing. So I'm with that. I'm with that. And even when he died, he still had the same stuff. So I'm just I'm rocking with the Raikage's outfit. I feel like I don't know, like the Raikage's got some even A's. I like A's design. The little gauntlets, the heavyweight belt. It's just I
his
like.
Looks more like for I know like his fighting style at least, like the more like wrestler type. So it fits for A, but
this is like it fits. I don't know. I just feel like I
think it's very simple, but I think it's more practical. I think like for the most part.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, like Sora said, some drip only works for that character. Yeah, it does. Whitebeard, it works for him because it's him. Because he's 21 feet tall, guys. You got to think like, what else could he wear? Like, what not like it? You know what I mean? There's not a lot of stuff for him, like Versace or like all this stuff. There's not a lot for him. He has to wear like bed sheets and
You know
shit.
how much that would cost if you had to. Whew,
Bro, I can only imagine
some
how much
Gucci
that shit
slides
cost.
cost him way too much.
So my pick is for Raikage. I feel like the design is better. His drip is better.
Anything with the ropes, bro. I dig the ropes. I don't know why.
I dig the ropes as well, to be honest. Like I like that design, unlike a lot of characters with the ropes and shit.
So Raikage, yeah. Raikage.
I'll go with Raikage for this one.
It's unanimous.
So we got a 2-1, man. Let's get into it. Oh shit.
It's time for the abilities.
The abilities. Shout out to my boy Blaze. It's time for the abilities. Okay.
I had to say it at least once.
Thanks, man. Shout out to Blaze, man. Make sure y'all check him out, man. All right. Now let's get into this again. 21 feet tall. Imagine that, 666 centimeters. Exactly. Huh? Crazy.
That's absurd, man.
Absurd.
Now he has the Gura Nomi.
Yeah, the tremor fruit.
It is sound of shaking. Now we're gonna show you some of this stuff. Devastating. It's a paramecia. My favorites are Logias, but I rock with the paramecia. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Do your thing. Do your own thing. All right, let's get into this. Let's show you some Whitebeard feats.
It's a very
Whitebeard just like powers.
Yeah,
powers. Oh.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if anyone would have posted a video about it, but
Whitebeard power.
I'm not gonna listen to some other guy talk about his powers. Let's just watch.
That's 5 Whitebeard attacks. I like that.
Yeah, we may as well. I mean, this may show other stuff as well. Like there were some good ass moments in Marineford, and also
Anime End Zone. Make sure you guys check him out. Anime End Zone. Oh man! All right, attack number 5. He has. Okay.
That's 5 epic Whitebeard attacks.
I don't know if this is an actual like named attack. I think it's maybe the dude.
This is somebody else's video, so
that's a giant, by the way.
They like.
Oh yeah, this is a giant. Yeah,
giant.
This is a giant. No effort, just block. Breaks.
Look at that, man! You can just break.
He didn't even look at him. Like, how
didn't even look at him.
Look at
grabs him,
slams him, quakes his head. He's gonna have a mean headache after this.
He's gonna have a mean
fractured skull,
and then yeet,
a giant.
One-shotted.
Oh man, empowered Gekishin. What the hell? Genkishin?
Oh, this is the Akainu beatdown. Oh yes.
Again, mind you, he has 3 holes and half his face missing.
At this point, no. He will be in a second, but
yeah.
At this point, he would have had just the one.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
the one hole. Yeah, the one. Look at that. It's still a hole in your body. Look at this thing. Look at that.
It's nothing to him. He's still fighting like it's nothing.
Unironically, I mean, I wouldn't say it's purely because he's a Logia, but I would think Akainu might have straight up died here if it wasn't a Logia.
So, it's like for the audience at home who doesn't know One Piece, can you guys please quickly explain what his fruit does and entails?
His fruit. It's the quake fruit, the tremor fruit. It literally only has one ability, which is that by like punching the air, he's able to create earthquakes essentially.
Yep.
He could do it from a distance, like it's ranged as well. Like he did it like when he first like came to Marineford, he did like 2 of them, and he created 2 gigantic ass tsunamis, like with 0 effort.
Imagine if that was on a Pokemon. Okay, you would never play the game,
bro.
Again, right?
And like this devil fruit, like Sengoku himself, and this is another thing that goes for Whitebeard, his character. I know we're already past it, but Sengoku said that Whitebeard's like devil fruit. He pretty much has the power to destroy the entire world if he so chooses. Because I mean, literally, could you imagine? You're able to create gigantic earthquakes at the flip of your finger. If he just mass spammed that over and over and over again. I was just about
to say,
he could straight up destroy the world, but he isn't like that, so he just doesn't do it.
Fucking crazy.
It's too dangerous. Just the 2 one alone, like he said, caused a tsunami. 2 tsunamis.
Mm-hmm. Man, Goldie Roger took him on several times.
And Roger has no fruit, and he was fighting this man like regularly.
Hockey.
Fucking
Roger was built different too.
Yeah,
that's another story though.
I want to see what he's fully capable of. They still haven't done that.
One day we'll get a full on.
Look at these, man.
This is one
Raw
of my favorite
power.
scenes when he came back up like
this
that.
shit. He just got shot in the face with a cannon. Dudes are hanging off of him with swords,
Stabbing
and he's unfazed. Bro, he swings his glaive once, and all of these dudes. There must be like 1,000 dudes here, and they just go flying. Like, bro, look at this.
It's not just a devil fruit; it's the physical ability.
Yeah, this is
behind
no devil fruit. This is just how strong he is. He got like 1,000 dudes
They went
into
like
the air.
200 feet into the air. They're all dead. They're all. Look at
All of
this.
this shit.
Look
Done,
at this
done.
giant beast. What the fuck?
He ain't nothing.
He just blocked this attack. This
Wait,
shit.
so is it like a Piccolo situation?
What you mean?
With
Like
what,
he
say
just
that?
goes giant and just retains the shit? Like
Oh, that dude.
No,
No,
that's
that
just a
dude's just
giant.
always a giant. He's a
Okay.
giant just all the time.
That's a race. Like the Jotun are, they're giants.
He blocked his attack, and then this shit, bro.
Flip the.
My balance,
I don't even know what the hell to
He's
call that. I
gone.
don't know how earthquakes do this.
bro. Look at this. He's tilting the fucking seabed. How do you even do this?
That does that even qualify as an earthquake? Like,
No, this
'Cause
is
it's
like unparalleled like destruction.
That's like-
I don't even know what you call this.
yeah, I'm leaving. I'm done. I'm quitting the Marines. I didn't sign up for this.
Bro,
Look at this,
like,
man.
do you wonder why that one dude,
Look
a
at
kind of
Dolph
freaking
laughing.
yeah,
Just
Dofi was
laughing.
laughing his ass off at this, bro.
He one of
Like,
my
bro,
favorite
do you
kids,
wonder
man.
why that one dude, a Kainu killed, wanted to leave? Like, bro, after
Yeah.
seeing this, I'd want to leave too.
That would be
Bro.
me. I'd be the dude running away.
Ultimate Quake Punch. Oh man, that
Yeah,
sounds
okay, in the manga, okay, because it's centered here. At this point in the manga,
Yeah.
Whitebeard was missing half of his face. So keep that in mind. From this point forward, he's missing half of his face. But it's censored here.
After just tanking that attack into the chest.
He tanked the chest attack. He lost half of his face. You know, Ace is dead at this point. He's like, nah, I'm taking you down, bro. Bop.
When I first saw this, I thought he was dead. I honestly thought that
He should have
Akainu was
died.
gone.
Bro,
Yeah.
this nigga's cracking reality. Like, right? Like, you know
Yup.
what I mean? Like,
Bro, this one punch destroyed like half of Marine
Look
Corps
at
in
the
a single
damage.
attack.
The destruction is insane.
Just from one attack, did all this.
well, those buildings are old, right? Like
Those buildings are old. And they're also massive, made of concrete, and they just shattered into pieces like an egg.
Ooh.
Yeah, Whitebeard, like, bro, and that's not even including just, I mean, we saw some of his, like, base strength. Like, he is insane, even without his fruit. But you put that on top of that, and his hockey as well, even though it's kind of not that good.
If he had his hockey, bro, they wouldn't have lost.
Bro, if he had his, because again, we can look up one more thing for Whitebeard before we move on to the Raikage. Do Roger versus Whitebeard. We have to do it.
yeah.
We have to do it.
Yeah.
This is prime Whitebeard, keep in mind. But if
It has to be
Whitebeard had his Conqueror's hockey in his old age,
Oh, see,
no, he ain't
Crunchyroll
doing
trying to choke you.
Crunchyroll. Nope.
Nah,
Road
forget
Rash
that.
Joker.
Shout out to Crunchyroll. Good content.
Right, yeah,
but
right there,
Not,
perfect.
not on YouTube. Not on YouTube.
Let's see. This man got 2 minutes of it. Shout outs to Anime Universe AZ. Okay.
Yeah. We ain't touching that Crunchyroll shit.
Oh,
Not
no
today.
paywall, so you know the footage is legit. We finna get stroked. Yeah.
Freaking Air Newgate. He's just jumping freaking.
Hey,
trees,
I
bro.
like this animation. It's almost
Oh,
like
this is
Dragon
more
Ball,
recent. This is
Broly.
recent.
This is what I've been trying
Right,
to tell you.
like
bro.
remember the
animation's
Broly movie?
insane.
You know how
Yeah.
that was drawn?
Oh yeah,
It's
no,
like
that's
that.
that's what this is.
Almost
it's
every
the same
episode
animation
looks
style.
like
It's the
this.
Broly movie.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, because remember you showed me when Gear 5 came, it was all Looney Tunes and
Yeah,
graphics.
yeah.
You like that loose graphics, yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing more. They've been going more freestyle with like the animation.
I like
which
it
think's
though.
pretty
I like
cool.
it. It's
I'm
like
like,
Mob
bro.
Psycho 100, you know, or One
Bruh.
Oh
Punch
yeah, for sure.
These
Like that's pretty
animators
much
are
where
going
they're going
crazy.
with One Piece at this point.
One Punch. I fucked with that. I fucked with the animation. Madhouse, right? They were Madhouse.
Mhm,
That's
Madhouse, yep.
crazy.
But yeah, bro, bro, their swords aren't even touching. They're emitting so much hockey. Like they literally can't even
ridiculous.
touch each other. Like it's insane.
Wait,
And they
why
just
like a
laughing.
sumo wrestler?
Oh, that
Oh,
was
that's
that
old.
was you know, we did this with the sword fighter stream. I brought up Odin. He was the dude who scarred Kaido. That's
Yeah.
him. And also keep in mind, this is before he scarred Kaido. He was a bit weaker here. But Roger and Odin fought, Roger one-shotted him. One attack, and he was like pretty much like out of there. Like
Sent him through 7 trees. I counted the trees.
yeah, divine departure. Like, bro, it was GG. Like
The
and
whole
Whitebeard,
island
like,
was
bro.
shaking from their clash, man.
And bro, the sky, the clouds,
splits.
gone.
So let me get this straight, just to be clear.
Mhm.
So guys like Rayleigh, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
They got great hockey, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
They can overcome your devil fruit with the great hockey.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So there we go. I was wondering how he blocked Kizaru's attacks and stuff. You know.
Oh,
But
yeah,
then,
no, that
you know,
was
it
all
makes
hockey,
sense.
yeah.
You know, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, because especially for Kizaru, because he's a Logia, so you can't touch him because he's made of light.
Yes. Oh man, it's my favorite game.
Diabolical.
Everyone skips leg day in One Piece.
Bro,
Mostly.
especially Kaido. But don't know what happened
We
to
already
him.
ragged on Kaido and Jiren. Both of them skipped leg day in that when we
Yo,
did
look,
the,
Rayleigh.
Jiren versus Kaido.
Oh,
Shanks and Buggy.
Buggy. I like Buggy though. I like clowns.
Buggy D Goat.
Oh,
Buggy D
geez.
Clown.
Oh, that's Blackbeard.
Yeah,
That's Blackbeard, yeah.
when he was a part of Whitebeard's crew.
Fake ass Wolverine bitch.
Yeah, I mean, that's how we gave Shanks his scar with that claw.
They have yet to show that either.
Whitey Bay. He laughing at me.
Yeah, Prime Rayleigh, he's got such a sick design, bro. These dudes just laughing at each other, like, bro. They're like, yeah, we're about to raid each other. Like, they like give me all of your loot, and they just start fighting the Whitebeard pirates and the Roger pirates. They fought for what? 3 days? It was 3 days, I think.
3 days.
Yep, it was 3.
And Rayleigh,
The
he
way he
blocked
stopped this
freaking
with a
Marco
finger,
with a finger.
Go home, little boy.
Bro, Marco was out of his depth with freaking Rayleigh.
I don't know what he was thinking.
I don't
I'm surprised the island was still standing that they were done doing this. For 3
Unironically,
days.
I don't know how this island survived. Like, bro, I don't know.
Maybe it's made of hockey or something.
And this was fun back then, bro. You got to think these are the fun times, right?
Oh, no, yeah, for sure.
Good old going outside throwing rocks at each other. People want to understand that now. Like, what? That's savagery. You guys are fucking crazy. But no, we just really used to go outside.
This was back before they truly. This is more dangerous than what Luffy era is now because they hadn't fully mapped out the new world. So nobody knew exactly what was out there. These niggas are just out here on random islands and this new world fighting these seas with giant monsters.
There wasn't as much. There was some territory stuff, but it wasn't as like massive. So there was a lot more just people going around exploring. You know, up until Roger got to the end of the seas.
Ain't nothing more dangerous in an unknown area.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Especially out in the open sea.
And now they're just chilling. Like they fought for 3 days and nights, and now the two groups are just like, yeah, we're just gonna chill for now. Like, bro,
they were parlaying,
Whitebeard
exchanging.
and Roger were just built different, like both of them.
They're up here trading.
Literally trading, like, bro, they were literally at each other's throats like a day ago. Like,
yeah, I'll trade you some of this gold for some of them booze you got over there, bro.
Fucking wild.
Oh, this is imported, bro. This is that good stuff.
Yep.
Fucking crazy, man.
Blackbeard, you treacherous bastard.
All right, let's get into the Raikage speech, man. First and foremost,
oh man,
the Raikage is just built different, right? I mean, when there was a time in the battle where they had to get to the field almost instantaneously, right? And they use this like gold device, right? Or just like it really teleports you, right? What is it? It's
a jutsu.
Yeah, it's a jutsu that teleports you straight there, right? Now, whenever it took what for A to go and Tsunade, it took like a whole group of people to surround them and all.
No. Right? That was for May the 5th. Mizukage.
Okay, yeah, that was the May.
They were using Flying Rising.
So when it came to regular people, right? May and them, or not May and them, but when Raikage, right? When you use that thing, it's like, how do you explain it? You're not supposed to use it. No one ever goes alone, right?
Let me take over for this.
Yeah.
So it's a jutsu called the heavily transfer technique. His assistant uses it, and it can send anything anything inorganic at light speed. We're not talking like lightning, or it's light speed. He is known to be the only person that could handle being sent at light speed to different locations all across the world. So when they transported, when they transported the 4th Raikage and Tsunade to fight Madara, her skin was getting ripped off because it was just going that fast. It's too much for the body to handle. But this nigga, I don't know if they have the picture up, but he's just sitting there calmly waiting to be sent. Like it's nothing to him.
Yeah,
it did no damage.
Like Gray Leo just said, Tsunade needed 100 healings afterwards.
Yep.
She
was tore up.
To pop her shit and to do, because she's like the ultimate healer, right, in the show. But she needed to pop her, like it takes her life force, Lava. She needed to do that in order to like, oh man, get her shit back together.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? After doing that, Hunter, I'm gonna try to find it. What is it? What would you call it? Like teleporting?
Tsunade and A gets into the battlefield.
Tsunade teleport.
But even A felt some slight. He didn't get damaged, but he had
the heavily
slight discomfort.
Transfer technique, yeah.
And he was just man. It is absurd.
However, it was oh damn it.
Add apocalypse out here.
Although typically restricted to inanimate objects, the technique can be used on living organisms as well, including humans. However, as the body is unable to handle the speed involved in the transfer, they would normally be ripped to shreds as a result. Most notably, the Raikage, third one, with his extreme durability, as thought to be the only person able to endure the technique unharmed. Fucking crazy. However, later on, his son, the 4th Raikage, and Tsunade both managed to survive it. But I think that's a tandem, bro. I don't know. Maybe you can get a little bit from your father. They both managed to survive. But you got, I don't know. I just feel like, nah, it wasn't the same.
Okay, it's not. Because
the thing is, it said like minor injuries. The 3rd, it's completely unharmed. He didn't even. Nothing happened. It didn't phase.
Nothing happened to him. Like that is like again, like when she used it, she needed to like pop the healing. It's insane. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. She's got to pop this shit. So much damage. I can't believe it. Like right, like it's like what the fuck, man. That shit hurt.
That was a different thing, wasn't it?
What, this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a seal.
That's at the Leaf Village.
That's her, right. Yeah, that's them right
when
there.
When the pain attacked.
Oh, damn. That's them right there doing it. Oh, yeah, because it's right here.
Bruh. When it comes to the Naruto lore.
Oh, shit. Wait, what the fuck? Is that Kodak?
Nope, that is Bleach. That is Nananan Yuhabak.
If Minato would have took it, I don't think.
Why is Nanana even there? What the hell is he doing in a Tsunade thing? What the fuck do they even have in common?
What?
I don't even know.
That was because those characters have nothing to do with her. They don't even have the same.
Hold on, wait, go. Why? I am so. What the hell does Yuha and Nanana have to do with Tsunade? I don't get it. I am.
Somebody
what was that even for? What is it? Oh my god, bruh.
Characters Sonata could be.
CBR, of course.
Stop it.
With the shittiest freaking, the shittiest articles. I swear.
Let's not go down that rabbit hole, bro. We gonna be here for another 2 hours talking about CBR.
Bro, I could. I don't know. I don't want to get into.
He also specializes in lightning, right? Because that's like the main thing, right? Which is cool, right? Because they like lightning. Because they're from the Cloud Village, but he also has like this lightning cloak he puts around his body, which like amplifies the speed to incredible
reflexes,
everything, man.
The durability,
shit. It's fucking crazy. So adding a layer like that to you is insane. But that's not only that. His skin is tough as like it's immensely tough. Again, Lava. The only reason he got this scar was because of himself. He hurt himself when he passed out. That's the only reason he got that scar. Like it's not a tail piece, nothing else hurting him. 10,000 men, nothing could hurt this dude or penetrate.
That reminds me of something where someone was so strong, only like themselves can do damage. What was it? I can't. It reminds me of something else. I just can't.
It's probably based off of that.
Yeah, that's. I'm
But they
thinking that too, like
him and his
The
I don't know if it was
Incredibles.
anime. I can't
The
remember.
Incredibles. Remember the
What?
Incredibles? It had that
Yeah.
when he got that giant thing.
Oh,
and
the
only
robot.
turned it-
Yeah.
the robot.
Oh yeah, The Incredibles. Yeah. That
Yeah.
was one that came to mind, to be honest.
That's
But there's-
basically what this is.
But there's also Japanese mythology based off because his technique, his strongest technique is called the Hell Stab. 4 fingers. Each time he decreases the number of fingers, it amplifies the technique. His strongest one is when he has just one finger, and it's called the Hell Stab. But they have different variations. But he's known as the strongest shield, and his weapon is called the strongest spear. And I think it's like some type of Japanese folklore where they had the strongest spear that could pierce anything, and a strong shield that could block any incoming attack. And they had used them against each other. I think Blacksmith created both these weapons, and they, in some way, as far as the story goes, they ended up fighting against each other. 2 warriors used them against each other, something like that. I could be butchering the hell out of this.
Oh, okay.
That's where that comes from.
No, but I get it. Yeah. Okay. For some reason, my brain went to like Full Metal, but I don't think anything like that happened in there. I don't know. I'll probably remember later on. I just can't think of like the specific moment that reminds me
Look how
of that.
fast he is.
He's almost as fast as the.
Yeah.
Call of Lightning, bro. That reminds me of like some Tai Lung shit from Kung Fu Panda. Like, bro, just freaking lightning, and he's just there.
You guys are pussy. You can't defeat me. You are pussy. Like, right? Like, yeah, you already know what's going on. Like, beg for your lives, right? Basically, at this point, beg for your lives, man. More, because they reuse the same footage.
They
did that with the Hinata, bro.
Hinata
Hinata and Neji reused the same fucking cutscene 8
over
times.
and over and over.
That shit was crazy.
This man counted the fight scenes.
Man, the budget was low. Like, right? Like crazy. Now this win cuts. Don't get it twisted. You already know.
I was gonna
style's
say,
my
what the hell is
favorite,
with these
not favorite
giant
nature.
fucking hand fans?
I'm throwing it out there.
I mean, I would assume it wasn't going to be for nothing, but
it cuts.
so
It cuts.
cutting air. Okay.
And not only that, it'll knock you back, all that good shit. But this win style is my favorite.
To be honest, yeah, I could see it.
Mine's is lightning.
Look at that. Let him hit him again.
Knock him back.
I get he's dead, but they would show the flakes if it did anything. Am I correct?
Right,
They would
yeah.
show the flaky flakes.
The cracks and the.
With a person like this, I'm going to assume if it did any lasting damage, it would be emphasized. But obviously, that isn't the case here, right?
And again, this is him knowing he can take that shit. So I believe in battle, he wouldn't have just sat there and let them do fans like that. He would have took them out. You know what I mean? Knowing what they can do, and they got fans, objects and weapons, he would have took them out when he saw them. But knowing, like, look, I'm immortal, and he's trying to plead with them. That's how he's still honorable, and like that's why I like the character.
I could respect
in him
that.
too, because he's still like, look, this is how you defeat me. This is how you beat me.
And it still didn't work.
Yeah, still didn't work.
Even the Ross and Shuriken didn't do enough
It
damage.
took super plot armor and the main character, like that,
and it still didn't work until the stage mode thing. But the Ross and Shuriken didn't even do enough damage to put him down or stop him long enough for them to seal him.
Since they're not doing English, I wish they would do English so we can read some of this stuff.
You mean the subtitles?
But yeah, because they really big him up. Like, oh my god, this guy's black. Like, you know what I mean? They really big him up. It's fucking crazy. Like,
oh yeah, this is the same stuff. Okay, we got the subs now.
See, look, you're too fast for our attacks. Like, imagine that. Like, wait a minute. He's too fast for our attacks, bro. What the fuck are we doing here? Like, right?
I could respect people for at least trying, but in this situation,
you're in war. You know you're in war. You're gonna die.
They're stalling until Naruto can get there to help out.
Yeah,
they
don't know that. But
crew. You know what I mean?
Might as well. They don't know that they are, but they might as well be.
See, when I arm myself with the lightning style, my speed and defensive power exceed the normal limits of my body.
Which is already ridiculous.
Of the body.
Okay.
It's like Kaioken, but
I was about to say, it's just like Kaioken. They named it Nintaijutsu.
Group
ninjutsu,
think about that right now.
taijutsu.
Group style win. So it's a group all in tandem, throwing the same attack that's furious. One is furious, but all these attacks, man. And again, he still survived it with just minor cuts. Minor cuts. It's insane. Now, like, he's gonna get into it. The 3rd Raikage was a shinobi blessed not only with strength and speed, but also with extraordinary physical resilience. So how did he actually die? Like, right? Like, they want to know.
A combination of starvation and
his comrades,
exhaustion.
He used himself as a decoy and faced 10,000 enemy troops alone. Fucking crazy. So you got to think about that too, right? Lava, you got 10,000 people here. You don't think one person was like, hey, I'm just cut this way, and you know what I mean?
He was too fast for that.
Yeah, he didn't even let nobody leave the battle. Right? Like,
it wasn't. That's what. It wasn't even just that he held them back. They couldn't get past him. Out of 10,000 people, no one could just like, yeah, I'm gonna just go in the shadows. Nope, he gonna show up, cut you down. you can't get past him.
He's not even a sensory type. You know what I mean? Like, he's not none of that, bro. Like, he's not a flyer. He don't fly. He was like Flash out there. Basically like Flash.
I wonder how
the
many of
lightning
them
it's pretty accurate, right?
So, oh yeah.
I'm saying with the lightning, that's a pretty accurate comparison.
Oh man, yeah. It is insane, man.
The only people able to keep up with him is Naruto with his cloak on, the 4th Hokage, his son, and anybody that can use time space ninjutsu. Otherwise, you can't keep up with him unless you're like Rock Lee or somewhere out with the gates open. So otherwise,
this is
no.
The strongest move in Naruto at this point, right? The Rasen Shuriken goes on like molecular level and like cuts you down to pieces. We haven't seen anyone tank this thing in this show.
So this is like the Destructo disc for Naruto.
Bro, this is the
it's like a Destructo disc mixed with a Kamehameha.
Yeah, this is the end all.
Oh yeah, well I'm just saying in terms of like you're not supposed to tank this is what.
Yeah,
yeah.
This is your spirit bomb, and this is your this is your what is the Yu Yu Hakusho spirit gun? This is your big old move, man. This is the big signature move. He dodges it. What the fuck? Like, that was point blank. That was accurate. That was fast. What the fuck just happened? He just dodged it. And he's like, oh, bro, he's got the speed of like that other guy. And it's like, nah. Well, yeah.
He probably faster.
Yo, look at that. Dodges it again. It comes back. He calls it back.
With the swiftness.
Not even looking, just jumps backwards. Oh, we're going to hit it with another one.
Point blank. That is point blank.
Hey, silly crew, get it in.
Nope.
No, like that's the little ribbons, bitch, please, like fucking crazy, man.
He got up like I ain't done that. The way he hopped up though, like nah, this is light work.
And this is not even. This is how he died. Like this, they're brought back to when they died, not so similarly their prime. It's when they died, right? So he because the other two Kages they killed each other on the battlefield. They end up killing each other. So they died just like that. So like this is how he died. This is the 10,000 men he just faced. So he's waking up thinking like, wait, we're still in war? Like, you know what I mean? Like there's still imagine that. Like you died of exhaustion. You didn't know, and then you wake up again and then it's the same fight. And then like, bro, we're still in fucking war. Like, right? Like, and then you're like, no, we're not in war. People have to explain to you as they're fighting you, like, no.
But obviously you're still in that mindset. I'm fighting 10,000 people, bro.
And it's like, bro, no, this is 40 years later. This is a different league. Like, what the fuck? Where's my son and stuff? Oh, your son's in power, man. My son's in power. Like, yeah, you know, he's doing his thing. He's out here trying to whoop your ass too. And it's like, oh, we're dead? Yeah. Well, they brought you back to life as a puppet. And all that pisses him off. Because don't you know me.
Just like I really don't think like some people really understand the time and one day, let alone 3, to be constantly fighting. Just watching a boxing match is exhausting in and of itself. But to sit here constantly fighting, you're not eating,
it's the stamina,
so you're starving.
Bro.
Yeah,
his stamina, his chakra levels. Because when you use all your chakra, absolute 0, you die. So on top of all of that, he died from the chakra exhaustion, being completely fatigued and not eating for 3 days straight.
Drinking.
I mean, bruh, constant. That is ridiculous. That's like Thor type stuff.
Now,
Thor
I don't
can
want to
fight
be
for.
like cynical and be like, oh, he was drinking their blood of the dead bodies or whatever. You know what I mean?
He
For
didn't have the
dehydration.
time.
But you know what I mean? But it's just like my brother said, 10,000 people. You don't have the time. You're constantly fighting. Like, remember Thor fought for 9 months with that frost giant? 9 months
Frost
straight.
giants.
Frost
He was fighting
giant.
an army. It wasn't just one.
But no, I'm just saying, with the giants alone, you're fighting 9 months straight, bro. Like, oh, come on.
That right there, those feats, like really just like that's to me is like top tier level endurance and power. Like you fighting for days. Like even just fight, just can you imagine fighting the same person for an hour, the nonstop? That is ridiculous.
That's why UFC has 25 minutes.
Exactly.
Boxing has like
sit here and
30. It's like
I couldn't imagine
amount of time for a reason, because unlimited times back in the day were just too long to be
absurd.
Crazy.
It's absurd.
With that mindset of I wake up and fucking war, bro. We're still in this bitch. All right, like but you got to get rid of this jutsu alone, man. Pierces anything. Man. It's going through layers of rock, layers
reinforced by rubber.
And every finger, like he just does less fingers. It's more sharper, more powerful. Less fingers,
less surface area, more energy towards those fingers. It's gonna be way more dangerous. Bro, I ain't fighting somebody who take away their fingers to use more power. That's stupid.
The thrust of hell, like right, bro. They named it the thrust of hell, bro. That's how legendary it is. Like they put folklore on those things. Thrust of hell.
I feel like for these two characters, bro, to hear about their legendary feats and stuff like does nothing to compare to what they actually are capable of.
Yeah.
Like, these two people are just so built different that even the legends and the mythos you have about them ain't nothing compared to when you actually see them fight.
You would have to, which I wish they would do, go back and show their story and show some of the best fights they ever had as young. And I would really like that, because
I feel like that type of thing with mangas, like with any manga, like we're talking like One Piece, Bleach, Naruto, like it'd be so great to see. It's really just a thing of like, when do you really have the time to like show it, considering you have to get through the main story that you're already telling?
Like we just saw Goldie Roger and Whitebeard clash. Those little things, that's all we need. We don't need.
For sure. Like that was just like a snippet, and like that
little clash would be like that. Seeing how like everyone, when you're reading, like, wow, who the fuck is this Goldie Roger dude? Who cares about the One Piece, and how is he so strong, right? But then you see clashes like that, where it's like, oh shit, that's basically a flashback. But that's why Goldie Roger was a badass. Now I need to see more. That's when it gives us a chance to get more. They can always do flashbacks.
I wish they would do this more. Like even like with Bleach, like with like Sage, like bro, I want to see the original Gote 13 in Bleach, and I don't know when it's going to happen.
Telling, man?
Like bro,
that would be incredible.
Like I understand why this type of stuff doesn't happen often. I just wish it was easier for it to happen. Like, man, I want to see this stuff so bad. If they finish
the story, why not go back and tell about legendary people?
During the story, I get like only doing like whatever you're able to fit in without A, breaking the flow of the story, and B, not taking so much time away that you aren't able to finish in time, right? But once the story's complete, like, if the author's willing to do it and they aren't like burnt out or some shit, like go back and do like some side story shit, like show some like old characters, like stuff we didn't get to see. Like that'd be great.
Like my brother said, it don't have to be long. It could just be a couple chapters.
A couple. I don't need like a 30 chapter fucking like
said it
arc.
Good right here. He said we could have an episode or two. Gives us 5 or 10 minutes on how each of the Kages died. Yeah,
perfect.
We don't need much. Just 5 or 10 minutes. It's a flashback. Just 5 or 10 minutes with this new animation.
Yeah.
Just quickly tell it real quick. Quickly show us. That would be great. Hell, we got a whole 20-30 minute movie of Bardock going back to in the future.
Man,
or going back to the you know what I mean? Going back in the
nonsense.
past. Like what I'm saying. They did that. They went back in the past with that 30 minutes.
That's even better doing a movie. You just drop like a couple movies every so often. Boom. Who wouldn't love that? Every single fan. Yeah.
He was popping tail Beeswax?
He was trying to. He ain't got that far yet.
I love how Tamari is just utterly useless. Like, yeah.
I hear that a lot when it comes to people in Naruto. I don't know why. It comes up very often.
It's more 10-10. It's more the girls, really. I ain't
It's
gonna lie.
because
It's the girls.
Kishimoto can't do the female characters justice. Like
That is also something I've heard consistently.
It's true, bro. Look at Sakura. She's like part of the three main characters, and she's like nobody considers her to be worth anything. And I'm still surprised they saw her uses compared to 10-10. Like I don't want to go too deep into this, but
we're getting into a whole tangent.
Is throw tools at people. Anybody can do that. All right, tangent over. Let's just drop it right there. That's absurd. Yeah, he had to talk to the therapist to figure out what happened.
Like, how'd you manage to scar him? And he's like, we were pushing against each other with all our might. This is a tail beast. He's saying it. So he put 100% into that battle, and they stalemated. He is a tail beast nigga, bro. Like, raw power tail beast. That shows you how he was, bro. Nobody else was going against the tail beast alone. Besides Minato. Like, Minato could do it.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty insane.
But he's not fighting him. He's transporting him. All he could do was teleport. He can't fight that thing because he died. You know what I mean? Like, right, that thing killed him.
The first Hokage could have did that too.
Oh, true.
But still,
because he captured his ass like he was whooping that ass.
He captured several of them.
But that shows you what level they're on, bro. He was almost level with the first.
The thing is unconscious, eyes closed,
gone.
And then
the lightning's still going over his body.
Yeah,
so
he's not even. He's not even conscious.
A wins. Lightning is still going on the body, bro. He's still up. A wins it. A won that shit. I don't know how Naruto got the big brain to figure it out. Should have been Shikamaru. Like, hey, tapping into him. Like, yo, yeah, I figured it out. It just doesn't seem like a Naruto thing. I don't know. The knuckleheaded ninja just figures out this Batman type shit. But hey, man, you gotta do your thing. He switched to one finger. Ladies should be scared. All right, one finger.
Bruh, they getting split in half.
But that's the most powerful form. And he tucks it in. Yeah. And that's how he got the scar.
That's why he was so embarrassed. Because only he could damage him that much. That scar is super thick.
Crazy.
It's like carved into his very being.
Insane, man. He had other stuff, but it's not really noticeable like that. He was just more of a fighter. Okay. More of a lightning fighter, powerful brute.
But I like it. He's just so built different that only he could damage himself.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty
cool. Just crazy. It's crazy.
That's not just ninjutsu though, it's taijutsu. They gave it a name. Taijutsu. It's a whole new fighting style that only him and his son can use. But we forgot one thing. They never showed him use black lightning. He does have that too.
Oh yeah, and like Night Rain says, I think they would have had respect for each other if they fought. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, they probably would drink afterwards.
What say you guys? I like the earthquakes, but it's like
lightning, bro.
That's all he has. But
lightning is all a third has.
But it's different how he uses the lightning.
Yes.
Right. He's body cloaking himself. He's using it to gain maximum speed. He's doing one finger spear taijutsu, just his raw power anyway. I just like how the way he uses it. And I didn't see this earlier, but apparently he has fire release and earth release.
Yeah, they don't ever use that. He's gonna have some stuff too.
He might be able to do something with that, but I like that. I like the fact that you can see multiple things down here. And when it comes to Whitebeard, it's still all earthquakes.
Yeah, I mean,
it's good earthquake. Don't get me wrong. He's lifting the sea. He can destroy the planet, but it's like one thing.
The problem with Whitebeard is that we're seeing most of his feats in old age, and he's sick and dying. He can't use his hockey.
Like again, and it's still impressive. Keep in mind.
Oh yeah,
but it's just like
dying during all that.
It looks like a Wolverine versus a Cyclops, right? It's like, the beams are great. The beams are versatile. The beams can do a lot of things, but the beams, even how he shot it to the ground so he can descend. They come in handy doing some shit, but it's only beams. And Wolverine can do other stuff. You know what I mean?
I'll be right back. They doing too much.
He's a master at any combat.
I think it's the definition of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because I mean, it got him through a lot. his devil fruit and his own
Hey,
strength.
what's good, George, man? Welcome, man. Thank you, brother, for the battle pass, man. I really appreciate that, man. You didn't have to, and you did it anyway, man. That means the most to me, man. Thank you guys, man, for the love and stuff. Man,
Yep.
I just, man, we were really down lately, you know what I mean? So we just really like the morale is crazy, man. I really appreciate
the morale
it.
boost is appreciated.
Man, absolutely, man.
I gotta get on the battle pass before that shit like ends. I think it's already. Is it a month in?
It ends on my brother's birthday. It's funny.
I'm back. What ends on my birthday?
The battle pass ends on your birthday. It says it right here. That's crazy.
Yeah, I gotta get on that eventually, especially because
George,
like,
man. Thank you, brother, man. Okay, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into the battle. Long way. Well, who do you think won when it comes
for
to
abilities?
For abilities.
I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously, I'm more biased towards Whitebeard because obviously I'm a One Piece fan. I do like Raikage's like his abilities. Like the lightning is cool. His endurance is insane.
The fissures, I like that stuff.
It's just I don't know. Like I'm leaning more towards Whitebeard, but that's just because I don't have much exposure to the Raikage. So
and he does have hockey that's still like that can cancel out people's devil fruit, which is
yeah,
cool
like I mean, he can cancel out people's devil fruit. He does have Conqueror's hockey, even though he can't really use it in his old age. I think he tried to use it at Marineford, and he straight up had a heart attack trying to use it because he's so freaking old. But like that Conqueror's hockey is insane too. Like he can knock out like a bunch of people from range and do extra damage as well. Like he got some stuff. It's just he's very old is the issue, you know. But I'm leaning more towards Whitebeard, but that's just me. So
what do you think, bro? What do you think?
As far as abilities go, it's what you find more impressive as far as I'm concerned. And I am more impressed with the fact that Whitebeard was near death the entire time he was fighting. Every second since he took all that stuff off, and he took it off before he even got to the battlefield. And he's getting lava holes punched in him. He's still fighting people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long he fought for 3 days. The same thing that Raikage did with an equal level opponent. It's not just fodder.
Yeah, he fought a gang of people. Like Raikage probably got it in with like I wish to say Tamari's. And you know what I mean? Maybe at that level. He did, but I knew Akiji, Kizaru. Like you said,
and Whitebeard in his prime fought Roger for 3 days.
Yeah,
like, bro.
I don't know. I find hockey to be just. I mean, he didn't really use it in his old age, but
yeah,
it's
he
just
used it a bit. I mean, like, bro, he almost killed Aokiji. If Aokiji didn't use his Logia ability the way he did, he actually would have killed him, unironically. Like he literally almost killed him with a single attack.
Wow. And that would have been embarrassing for an Admiral.
I do like the lightning, but I feel like I don't know. It's like the cloak thing's cool, but not utilized. Like I mean, he just did the speed thing. Like you know, it's just being fast. I do like the piercing thing. I don't know. It just like I don't know.
I just find Whitebeard stuff way more impressive.
Whitebeard is like I don't know. And when I look at it, I like Raikage's abilities. I'm just not a lightning kind of guy like that, but you know, even like Static Shock's cool and stuff. But I don't know,
I will say this: if it came down to like, what would you rather have as like a kit to use? I would rather use Raikage's kit.
For sure.
That's only because I myself.
If I'm thinking what powers and abilities, if I could wake up
Raikage,
with, I ate a fruit, it would be Raikage.
Yeah.
It's really like, and I say this like I've talked about devil fruits with One Piece a lot. Like I like Whitebeard's fruit's one of my favorites. You know, I just very simple create earthquake. It's dope.
Yeah.
But if we're in the discussion of what fruit is more versatile for you to have IRL, then that's when you start knocking off a lot of the DPS.
Because they
only have one ability, which is
you can't do nothing with that. If you're fighting with a crew, you can't do nothing. You're gonna hurt your people too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm what's the point? It's destructive. Like the his is destructive, but as far as it's just destructive. It's destructive, and that's the thing I don't want to do. I don't want to just constantly hurt people.
But on
you don't want to be a rogue. But we're talking about the character itself. That fits the character. So
for sure,
I'm gonna say Raikage. You guys got Whitebeard 2-1, so it is Whitebeard for the W. with powers and abilities. Moving on to the last part that you guys all came for, I'm sure, is the battle. Who would, if these two met up, right, respectfully, just, hey, I'm the king of the sea, or I'm the king of the cloud, and they just met each other, who wins a battle, man? In my opinion, I just feel like it would be Whitebeard, simply because he's fought somebody like Kizaru, and Kizaru, even with his speed, could not even do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, I could like, oh, what if he, draws one finger? A man had magma in his chest 3 times.
He would have to chop his head off.
Like, bro, he
Nothing
lost half of his face.
He can
bro.
get pierced by weapons of sword. And Naruto, every ninja, regardless who they are, they throw those dumbass kunai. So it's just like, we're talking ninja versus a pirate, and we're talking somebody who's 21 feet tall. Like Raikage didn't fight nobody supernatural like that. So I just I'm leaning towards Whitebeard, and if he lands one of those fissure attacks,
that's the thing. He would have to land the attack.
Yeah,
any of that stuff has to be landed.
I feel like, I don't know, the Raikage, he can't like fly or anything, can he?
No, but the speed he's moving at.
Okay, just making sure, because like the thing is, even though he's very fast, and then even though he's fought people like Kizaru before, who's just as fast, if not faster, right? Keep in mind, he literally could just tremor shake the area and get him off balance, right? Like, would you be able to fight with the entire ground shaking, like, for a good, 20 seconds or some shit? Like, not even, like, a few minutes? Like, the ground not stop shaking? Like, I couldn't. I'd lose my balance, like, frame one. Like, I'd be on my ass after that.
because that's how they stop the Flash a lot of times.
But the thing is,
gravity stuff, they'll do some stuff in his way, like they trip him up. They always stop him like that.
The thing is, though, is that doing any damage to the third?
Well, I mean, I don't mean it'd be doing damage. I'm just saying, in terms of the flow of the fight, it would be a lot harder to fight if he's making the entire battlefield freaking shake.
I'm going with the Raikage because I feel
if
like
he goes see, he'll probably sink his ass.
Yeah, and Raikage can swim.
That's my point. If do with fissure, right? Do with fissure and fuck up the whole earthquake land structure and then drown himself. Like, I don't know.
I mean, well, the thing is, Whitebeard, I mean, he's not dumb. Like, he wouldn't actively drown himself.
But what were you saying, bro?
No, I'm just saying that the speed is ridiculous. I feel like he would have to use observation hockey to keep up with where he's going. To use I mean, don't get me wrong, I get the shaking up the ground, but that's it, pretty much. You got to stab him in order to hurt him, because you ain't hitting him with them fists. He's too slow. He's too old, too slow. He ain't catching up. He ain't catching him. One hell stab to the heart or to the cutting the head off, he's done. He has to be able to catch him first. And I don't see in his prime. Yeah, Whitebeard is
prime. Yeah.
What if he claps before he comes? Like, he claps before he's even, like he said, he trips him up. There's still a chance where, like, I don't know, because that lightning.
I think a rock to the head.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, like, I don't know how, because it's really, because with Whitebeard, we actually have just two completely different debates here. If we're talking old man Whitebeard, I don't think he got it purely just because he's slow and he's old. Like, purely off of that alone.
Yeah, that's a different story.
But prime Whitebeard, he got that 100%.
But you got to think, Raikage is old too. He wasn't,
Okay, he was old. Yeah, he was, but he still was nimble. He still was moving like he was 25 years old.
He ain't got that speed anymore in his
old
age.
Gray Leo got a point though. He talking about it come down to who get tired first.
Oh, yeah, tiredness.
He got anime AIDS. His hockey's low.
Anime AIDS.
It's a generic anime disease, bro. I mean,
it is. I mean, I don't even know what he had. It literally is anime AIDS, like unironically.
Yeah, Itachi got it. Remember?
Yeah, he didn't even get no booty. So how did he get the AIDS? I don't know.
It was probably
anime cancer. Anime cancer.
Unironically,
tuberculosis.
He's bald, and maybe it is cancer. Who knows?
That's true. I just feel like, and like you said, in the prime, of course, it's Whitebeard. He's got too much ability to hockey on top of Devil Fruit.
And he would have full access to his Conqueror's hockey if we're talking about prime.
That alone, the shockwave from that combined with that's in a whole nother universe. But
I'm taking it to where if he lands, where we have to be more practical is if he can land. And if
Yeah.
he does land.
Yes, it's a matter of F.
Because Kizaru landed. Kizaru's
And
the speed of light, and he landed. So I know
Yeah.
for a fact Raikage can land.
Give him like 20 health stabs. You know how quick he moving? Bro, come on. Just poke holes in him over and over and over and over and over. Just keep hit and run. It's over.
Yeah, it's really like, again, old man. It's not like he can't. Old man Whitebeard, he definitely can defeat the Raikage, but it's more so I don't think he has the speed to be able to do it in his old age.
Okay, even if he did, he already caught Akainu. Hit that man twice, he was done. We're talking about a man who took Rasen Shurikens, who getting hit by wind style, which is his weakness. Yeah, he just kept coming back like it meant nothing. So
That's
even if he
true.
does hit him, how much damage is that doing?
You know what it is? Like, I think, again, in the difference of Old Man Whitebeard, we're saying it'd probably be a struggle for him to land the single attack, but it probably wouldn't take the one attack from Old Man Whitebeard. It would probably take like 4 or 5 or maybe even like 10, like plus. And I don't think he'd be able to get that many in before he gets like dealt in, you know?
Unless he just tried to spam the Guru attacks over and over and over again.
Maybe.
That's what I'm saying too. I feel like Kizaru could hit him at any moment he wanted to. It just wasn't effective.
He could.
You know what I mean? And the Raikages could be effective because it is flesh and tissue, and all he has to do is pierce it with one finger.
Yeah, and the thing about the Raikage is not just his physical durability. The armor beefs all that up, and it also adds another layer of protection.
And lightning shuts you down, bro. Like that's different from
so
magma.
it's still giving off lightning properties. So every blow.
And then to be honest, the magma, if you think about it, the magma kind of saved him and cauterized everything when he did the damage. Like, you know, so he kind of saved Whitebeard from bleeding out because a normal person would have just bled out, but he
a little bit for sure.
Everything.
I mean,
so I'm just
if it
saying,
was any other type of attack,
that lightning's gonna go through, he's gonna bleed out, and he's gonna get.
And you're getting basically tased.
Yeah, because he's
on a whole nother level.
He's got a whole body armor. You have to hit him, and I don't think he can hit him clean.
Even if he did hit him,
think he can hit him clean. He would have to hit the area and fuck up the area. But that dude's so fast he can run on water. That dude's so fast he can, like, you know what I mean? He can get to him, and it's just I just think it's
also
like swatting.
There's one other thing that even if it came down to stamina or whatever, all 3rd Raikage would have to do is request his aid, his lady that used a heavenly transfer to Sendo Kohoku no Joy, which all he has to do when he gets that sealing pot is say, "Hey, Whitebeard," and then if Whitebeard answers him, he's sealed. That's just even if it's that right there. I mean, he probably wouldn't do that, but if he did, you know how simple that is. If I had that,
they
to say
know sealing stuff, like they know sealing stuff.
All it would take is, "Hey, Whitebeard, what?" and you're sealed. I don't know if he could break out of that.
I mean, how durable are said seals?
To the point where the tail beast he was fighting, he sealed it out. That's the only way he held it. He held it in that, and he couldn't break out. And that's a chakra monster.
It's almost as good as the Mafuba or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's on the same level, if not more.
Okay. Because, I mean, like, if it's, like, something more generic, I mean, like, literally, Whitebeard, he got frozen by Kizaru. He just tremored his way out. But, like, something like that, no, for sure. Like, he wouldn't be able to break out of that.
It is. Those seals aren't just, like, sealing, like, trapping you in something.
I get what y'all mean, but we can't. We talking about this Whitebeard. We can't do all young Whitebeard. We went young Whitebeard with the swag, We showed some feats of young Whitebeard, but we can't just say Whitebeard because then we have to do the same thing. We have to take them as is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's just this is the last representation of the character.
Yeah,
like we could talk about it. Like, we could mention
incredible
it. But this is the last version of him.
But if I'm taking a fight and if I seen Screw Attack screw this up, because that's what they are, you know, they screwed up. But if I seen this, I would instantly be like, oh, Raikage is just gonna tear a hole in him. Like, it's different from Magma, bro. Like, this shit's gonna bleed him out. And he's just gonna keep doing it. He can still hit him over and over.
Do you remember when perfect example of what you were talking about? When they first called back up to Sasuke, when he stabbed Yamato with his sword and he was channeling lightning release through the sword, it was numbing his body. He couldn't even move the left side. It was numb. He had to take a long time just to get that energy to force the blade out.
This is not electricity. This is lightning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know what I mean, this is lightning. This is an element like that. This would fuck him up, bro. It fucks your circulatory system up. It fucks your equilibrium.
And he already got anime AIDS, so you know
and
he's
he's
gonna be
old.
coughing up
Yeah,
there.
you know what I mean? And he's old already.
My heart.
I'm saying Raikage. That's my vote for it. I'm picking Raikage. That's fucking him up. He's like the Flash. Like, but just like it's just crazy. I think he'd fuck him up. Even 21 feet tall, he's hitting his balls. I don't know. He's whatever it lands. Wherever it lands is devastating.
That'd be a low blow, but I mean, he could unironically.
That's fucked up.
Oh, Night Rain. We ain't talking about anime. We're talking about before they die and they're in their lives, not death.
Like if we go to his prime, I'm pretty sure he puts up a better fight. A way better fight, but
for sure,
we gotta take him
because if he was reanimated, it's like
70 years
there's
old.
no way to beat him.
Yeah. If we doing that, we got to put in reanimated third Raikage.
Right?
Then he ain't winning shit. So I'm like, flakes keep coming back, flakes keep coming back, and you getting fucked up. And then they got jutsus where they can multiply themselves. So flakes coming every 5. Yeah, bro, it's over. They can do doppelganger jutsu and shit like that, or shadow clone. I keep saying
doppelganger.
Too much fucking Teen Titans. But all right, there it is. But it's still unanimous. Whitebeard 3-2 still takes it. He still wins overall as the overall better character. He's got a better introduction, especially to the story. He means more to the story than Raikage did. Raikage was.
I mean, like, bro, at least before the time skip, that era, like from the start of the story, was pretty much considered the era of Whitebeard. Like, he was half the reason that the world was in the state it was in because nobody wanted to fuck with him.
Like I said, like it's just a flashback when you think about the Raikage and the fact that they brought him back. They had an excuse to bring him back for the war. We got to see it a little bit, but overall, it just was very lackluster. And when it came to his the character, we went through that. When it came to the abilities, again, I feel like both had great abilities. Both are great, but Whitebeard edged that out. And of course, a fight, we got Raikage, and then the close, we had Raikage. So it just all 3 points out to Whitebeard for the win, man. So there it is, man. Whitebeard takes it, man. Takes it overall, man. Overall better character, man. Overall better.
This was a good versus. I didn't realize how similar they were. In terms of like they're like
that was a surprise.
Shit.
They are very similar, man. And that's probably why we like them so much. Why we respect it so much.
Yeah.
And to know that, and my thing is like, if Raikage had more to show, I think this would have been very close. It just like
just because he was more of like a flashback character.
Yeah, he's like
if we had more time to mold with him,
they put more of A in the front lines and stuff like that, and A had more attacks, like you know what I mean. But I was just thinking to myself, like I put A with someone else. We got something in mind for A. I really want to do Ace in some way, shape, or form.
We need to get. I don't know if we should do Ace with another fire user. I mean, it makes sense, but I mean, it's fair because even if like, Ace, he's made of fire, he can't beat him in the 1v1. That doesn't mean we can't do it. Just because the person could beat him in the other 4 categories, right? So we got to get him with a fire.
There's Human Torch. Sure. I've been thinking about some stuff. Man, I've been thinking about. I want to keep it anime versus anime. That way, it's
someone from Fire Force, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. Sharon.
Everybody in there using fire in a different way, which is unique.
Which
is why I want to watch it. I was intrigued by the different ways that people are using fire and that from the
Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, we got to get some of that in there. Yeah. Start them out, man. You guys already know, man. All right, spring break is here. I'm here, man. I want to get my mind focused on some stuff. So just keep putting them out, man. We'll put some out.
Yeah, for sure.
I've been on a hiatus from these death battles for a long time.
Man, toilet paper, man, won this. Hey, man, it's the Taylor, 21-foot Taylor, man. That is insane. Insane, man. But I really appreciate the death battle. Thank you guys. Again, man, I want to give a special shout out to Zook for donating that $50, going crazy, man. Shout out to Zook, man. Shout out to Gray Leo for re-upping and gifting members to 5 people, man. Thank you, 5 people. Thank you guys for pulling up, man. Shouts to everybody. Hasio for gifting me 20 bones the other day, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And you guys been showing the love, man. And that's what's up, man. We got to keep these going, man. We got to really keep these going.
Baby girl, you're not part of this. You're just in the background. Stay in the background.
All right, indirectly.
Well, yeah, at this point, every time we do this, they show up.
Ace and Shinra. See, I was thinking about that, but I hate Shinra. I hate him. I hate
Shinra from Fire Force.
My shit would be more like, my shit would be more biased. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate Shinra. I hate whiny ass Black Clover.
Yeah, whiny ass Deku.
Like, still whiny. Oh, ooh, Todoroki. Wait, no. What's the Hellfire dude? Dobby, right?
Oh, like Dobby? Dobby or like Endeavor or some shit.
Dobby.
That's interesting. Roshi Naruto versus Akainu from One Piece.
Wait, what?
Roshi, he's together four-tailed beast.
The lava guy.
Yeah.
He's Leg said Roshi, and I was like, wait, Master Roshi, what? I got confused for a second there, I'm not gonna lie.
Not that whole pervert.
I was gonna be like, how the fuck does that correlate?
I don't know. I wouldn't know how the two of those
Ace versus Dobby would be interesting, unironically. I'm not really big on My Hero anymore, like at all, but that'd be a good versus battle, though. I will.
Oh, by the way, Gray Leo, it's not just one. They're twins, so they're both part of this.
I like Miriam. Miriam is great. I like Miriam. He's
like Miriam versus who though?
That's the thing.
I think he said Yusuke.
Frieza? No, that's too powerful.
Cell is too on the nose.
That's too powerful. It has to be somebody it's like, kind of close. That's why I want to do Yu Yu Hakusho, because they're like, it's kind of close with it.
What about the girl versus Miriam? Girl, you gonna unplug everything.
Maybe some of Kuwabara too.
No, watch it. You ain't gotta be a menace. You don't have to be a menace. It ain't that bad.
We did Ahsoka Orochimaru, right?
Yeah, we already did that, I think.
That was some wild shit.
The two perverts.
I think I missed that stream, but we did do that.
Perverts is crazy.
Wait, who did that? Was I part of that? That was that a minute
I don't know. Maybe it was Asian. I don't remember. It's been a hot minute.
Or did it actually happen?
I don't know.
I can
that
fact
happened.
check. Hold on.
Like, I don't think that happened. We did a good. We did Asnot and Hedon. That was a good
we did Asnot and Hedon.
That was cool.
I can fact check. I got your
and Inoki. That was a good one. Minito and Hit. Jinbei.
We got Croc and Gara.
Android 18, 17 versus Gamma 1 and 2. Deborah and
did we not do it? I thought we did. I swear I thought we did.
I don't think it happened.
I guess we never got around to it.
We talked about it for a long time, but it never actually happened. I don't think.
Okay. Yeah, because we have, there's Gogeta, Vegito, Jiren, Kaido. We did Mirko and Yoruichi on Twitch, but that shit got obliterated.
Oh, man.
What happened to
Gara? Yeah, I guess we never did.
I'll go to it and it's gone. Gogeta versus Vegito, Jiren and Kaido.
Yeah, that sucked. That was such a good versus with Yoruichi and Mirko, but Twitch obliterated that like right after we did it.
They doing me
so
dirty,
stupid.
Was it copyright stuff?
Yeah.
No, it's but also just because Twitch tends to delete those streams just generically. Like it's just like I don't know. I don't get why Twitch is like that. Like they just can't keep the shit up. Like it's stupid. I don't know.
XJ9 and Robot Boy. Yeah. XJ9.
Robot Boy. Who was Robot Boy?
Mahito and Shigaraki. Who's Mahito?
Mahito is
Jujutsu Kaisen.
JJK again.
Transfiguration.
Kaisen? Oh, that dude?
Turning people into other stuff. Sick.
Yes. Well, wouldn't we overhaul? Can he do that? I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Overall
Something
can,
similar.
but but they're from the same show, right? For doing Shigaraki, right?
Oh yeah.
I thought he meant Mahito versus
Aizen and Toppo.
What?
Aizen and Toppo? I would have not thought to done Aizen and Toppo. What the hell?
Huh. Why? What?
Is it because of Aizen's
I
spiritual
would like to
pressure? I
do
guess?
the one that RDC did, Aizen and Sasuke. That was pretty.
We could do that. I would like to put Aizen in here at some point.
Aizen
Well,
versus Sasuke.
Sasuke is still not done. You know, Boruto's still going. It's all that.
That nigga trapped in the tree. What you talking about?
I mean, true, but I mean, not to throw shade, but do you think anything of importance is really going to happen with Sasuke and Boruto?
It
to keep an
depends
entire bucket?
on what.
Itachi versus Byakuya.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, that one would be pretty fire.
Byakuya,
Itachi and
wasn't he the
Byakuya.
long haired on Bleach?
Yep.
There's like
with
86 long-haired
the
dudes.
pedals. Yeah.
Well, because I remember Lava showing us, and he was gonna face off against Yoriichi, but she decided to dip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he was the one who fought at Asnot, if you remember him.
Yes, yeah.
Got folded.
He got folded like a freaking omelet, bro.
Didn't wasn't he supposed to die? I heard some stuff.
Yeah,
that he
we
was-
brought
he
this up
actually
in the
supposed to
stream.
die.
He was supposed to die, but the fan backlash.
Oh wait, we
and
did a
Kubo
whole
brought him
thing.
back.
Oh, I know one, but the battle would be, you know, quick, but overall
Go ahead,
the
say
stuff
it.
would be good.
Say it. What do we do?
Hiei versus Trunks.
Hmm.
I feel like future Trunks. I'm sorry. Let me clarify.
Well, we're not gonna put him up against Kid Trunks. Like, come on now.
Trunks future or one of the purple hair, like right?
Trunks future.
Trunks future. Like,
I mean, that
That'd
would be quick.
Hiei
But
with somebody, man. Hiei with Sasuke, I feel like would just be good too. They're both swordsmen.
they did that BS and
Look at versus Battle Chat. Okay.
Oh yeah, the Leo and Hasio. I think this Hasio. Yeah, Hasio. They're
Yeah.
posting some ideas.
Itachi versus Byakuya. Ooh. See, I said that a long time ago.
what?
Wait, that is me. Damn.
Yeah, these are your posts.
I'm looking at my own post. Hold on.
I knew I said that before. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
you.
I knew I said it before. Like, it's like, yeah, it's me. I put out here that I wanted, Kenshin versus Jin. I like that, and then I put, that Yasuke versus Black Samurai.
Bruh. Black Samurai.
Afro Samurai.
Afro Samurai.
I would say Yasuke is the Black Samurai. What you talking?
But Afro Samurai, I don't know. I'd like when some swordsmen play here, because if we're gonna do crazy Bleach stuff, I'm gonna have to get Shishomaru in there because he's like the only one I could think that can do some crazy shit and float and shit like that a little bit. I don't know. I you gotta get somebody with Bleach. It has to be somebody with swords, man.
Yeah,
I feel
Bleach,
like
you gotta go like
fight
swords
them,
and like crazy
that's
stuff.
bullshit because they can just fight you. Like, you know what I mean? I want somebody with some sword technique along with that. But
Yeah,
I feel
for
like
sure.
instead of going over huge, immense powers, we dull it down to technique and how they work. We can still do what we need to do, but on a smaller scale.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You
We
know
can
what I
always
mean?
do it that way.
Because it's like I know a lot of people, I get a lot of requests, and it's crazy. I still get requests to do this, and a lot of people want Dragon Ball Z, and I get it, but it's like, dude, these dudes are too powerful. Trunks doesn't need a sword. He just uses one. You see what I mean? Like, they can cut you with their beams. Like, right, we've seen it done, spirit swords and all this. He doesn't need to do it. He just uses the swords. It's hard to just put those characters together. But the way I do it, it could be cool. It just, we know the end all result when it comes to the battle. So there's already one for that character. And that I don't like, because I like to go in it dry. You know what I mean? I like to go in there like that's the last thing we do, instead of being like, oh, well, we already know he wins the battle. Like, you know what I mean? It takes it away. So it's like, with these, I felt like they were good. Like, I wouldn't really know. Batsusai the Slasher or Jin. Because a focused Jin is the best swordsman in that show. He's better than Mugen. He's just better. But then it's like Batsusai was dope until he met Shishio, and Shishio was doing his thing. We could switch it up, Shishio versus Afro Samurai. But Yasuke, I don't know too much, and I don't know too much about him. I know he's the first Black Samurai and all that good stuff, but It's like other than that, I didn't watch the anime. I watched everything when it came to Afro Samurai though. But I just really want to put a swordsman on there. Mihawk versus a swordsman. Who though? Yeah, join the Discord. Night Rain, join the Discord, man. We talk every day, man. Well, thanks, greatly. Oh, yeah. We up in there every day. Tanjiro, see, I want to get some Demon Slayer up in there too. Don't get me wrong. Demon Slayer needs to make an appearance. But I feel like that's got to be against like Inuyasha characters because I'm like Demon Slayer is the techniques aren't real fire and water and stuff. You know what I mean? Mihawk versus Yuriichi. The swordsman versus a fighter. I'd rather put Yuriichi versus like somebody like Rock Lee or something, like somebody who fights
no.
too.
I think he means Yoriichi from Demon Slayer.
Oh, okay. My bad. More in versus Monaka versus Tanjiro. Wait, you talking about that Dragon Ball Z purple nipple thing?
I doubt it.
What is that?
That would be hilarious.
Wait, how powerful was that thing? I know it was like a gimmick, but was it powerful though? Like,
no, it was a joke. He was
okay.
weak.
Damn.
Would have been funny as hell if he was actually powerful though, unironically.
Yeah. Bro, like that was wild, man. We gotta think of something, man, before we go. We close it out with something. We'll give y'all. Oh shit! Stop steering. It's green. My bad.
You mean I give him a death battle or something else?
Yeah, we're thinking the death battle or versus battle. My bad. What do you guys think? We want to do video game? You guys into that?
Bro, we don't have to stick to just anime. We can go.
Yeah, we can do cartoons and video games and shit as long as the theme is correct.
Put Akuma on this bitch, some way, some shape, or form.
We can even go real people
for sure.
Okay, all right. Akuma.
Me versus Mike Tyson
versus Heihachi. No. Well, that could work though.
That kind of already happened in the video game, but worth a shot. I ain't got no problem with that. That's a diverge from where we've been doing previously. Don't press no buttons. How about that?
Or what's that dude from Baki?
Baki?
Yujiro Hanma?
Akuma and Baki's dad.
Oh, Yujiro. He just said it.
Yeah, Yujiro Hanma.
Interesting.
That'd be probably fitting more than anything, but
well, because that's video game and anime.
Still though.
Yeah. No, I mean it works. Like the demon versus essentially.
There's enough content about Akuma to do this.
Brock Lesnar versus John Jones. John Jones. Brock Lesnar only has power wrestling, and that's not going to do shit against the technique of John Jones.
All right, if we doing real people, me versus Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson when he was 12. How about that?
Mike Tyson.
He was 12.
Okay, he was still. Okay, a 12-year-old Mike Tyson was not the regular 12-year-old. Like, right? Okay, he witnessed his best friend die in front of his face. No, there's no way.
Me with a steel bat versus 10-year-old Mike Tyson.
Wait, does Mike Tyson have a steel bat?
No, just me.
Really moving the goalposts with this one.
I mean, I gotta win somehow.
Akuma versus Devil J. I want to do Akuma some way, man. Akuma versus somebody, man. We gotta do Akuma. We gotta cover so much I can cover on Akuma. He's my favorite character, especially when it comes to fighting video games. Akuma versus somebody, man.
Let's just do another fighting video game.
Yeah, we could do it for sure.
We could do like Mortal Kombat. Do you guys know that lore? You guys into that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Come on now, bro. You already know my level of knowledge on that.
Who's he gonna do? Who's a badass? Because Shang Tsung wasn't that badass like that. They made him out to be.
Either
I want somebody who's badass like
Akuma.
Scorpion, maybe?
Roman versus Virgil? Ooh. That's pretty crazy. Don't forget, Street Fighter is also an anime. Well, yeah, technically that is true. Yeah.
Well, technically, yeah.
Akuma versus Doomsday. Damn.
Bro,
Bro, Doomsday is broken. He can't die the same way, bro.
He can't
And
die,
Akuma would
though.
have to, yeah, like so that's the like I'll do a Doomsday versus Hulk.
Bruh.
That is
Also, I mean, to be fair, I mean, Akuma would probably win in like every other
Yuri
category.
versus
wouldn't he?
Melina. Oh, that's nice.
That's
a
good one.
Hmm.
Actually,
That's cooking. I'm actually gonna keep that. That's cooking shit.
I mean,
Well, might as
both
well
video
do that.
games, and that's way too fitting too.
might as well do that.
Ooh, and Bison versus Akuma. Wait, no, that's on the same show.
Pickle versus Akuma
Wait, Pickle? Who's Pickle?
from Baki. He's like this Stone Age weird
That
frozen dude.
Oro versus Master Roshi. No, that's crazy.
Okay, also, I think I'm gonna have to
Psycho
dip.
power holds no bounds. Like yo, and Bison.
Okay, I think I'm gonna dip. It's gotten a bit late for me, but
All right, bro. Appreciate it. We'll hit you up in Discord to show you what the next one is.
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I just gotta go.
But I
It's being
appreciate
cold
you,
over
Lava
here,
Man.
but-
Shouts to Lava Man.
Yeah, no problem.
Guys, man.
Always fun.
Yeah, anytime when I'm
Man.
free.
Blessings.
Okay, peace.
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 Ken Street Fight versus Kung Lao.
And from Street Fighter versus Kung Lao. I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I really like the sound of that.
Y'all
We gotta do one of these, man.
Yeah, one of these. They're cooking. It's I'm telling you, this is gonna flow crazy. Scorpion versus Jin.
Interesting.
I would do Raven versus Scorpion. Because they both use like
Sure.
similar shit. They are ninja style shit.
Yeah, I
Zafina
like
versus
that.
Rose. Ooh.
Shao Kahn versus Bison, that's different.
Yeah, that is. Psycho
Two bosses?
Power versus like.
I like that.
Two bosses? Like two
Well,
bosses?
I'm writing all these down just so y'all know.
Like two bosses are coming nice.
The two bosses are Shao Kahn and then Bison. Don't press no buttons. I should have put y'all to bed a long time ago.
Versus him.
Yay!
Bro, I'm down for any of these.
Yeah.
Pretty much anything with Scorpion.
Yuri,
to be
what was
honest.
it? Yuri versus
Yuri and
Yay,
I don't remember.
Yuri versus Melina.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, well, let's do that one. We haven't done two chicks in a minute.
Yeah, we
At all.
we can actually do the chicks instead of ours getting scrubbed off fucking Twitch. Like, right? You know what I mean? Evil Ryu versus Devil Jin.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Okay, I say we lock in Yuri versus Melina and then do the Devil Jin versus Evil Ryu
Oh yeah.
right after. We got to do those.
Katana versus Yuri. Well, that's like Melina, just with fans. Bro,
But-
Melina was better, bro. I don't know. I like Melina better.
Bruh,
than-
the only thing about
Yeah.
Melina you can't get no top. That's the
Yeah,
only thing.
yeah. And that mouth thing makes her even more unique because she's half Jakartan. You know what I mean? So that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. You know? Morocco versus Yuri, she being swept was such a shit. I'm telling you, bro. They just
Let's just do it again.
yeah, we'll
Do
just
it again.
We'll do it
Let's
again.
do it again. But we need to do one of these.
All right. Evil versus
There's a crab in your deck. What are y'all talking about? This is all on stream too.
Cammy versus Sonya.
Ooh.
Ooh, he cooking. He's cooking. Wow, that's good. Cammy versus Sonya. Well, we
Ayaki
all know
versus
that Cammy's drip is far superior. Like,
Sonya. Bruh.
he cooking.
Bruh, you know these finna be some real raunchy stream.
Heihachi versus Akuma, bro. I'm gonna keep saying it. I don't care if the game.
Lock it in.
We
Just
lock
lock
that
it in.
We just
Lock
it
that in. Because he got a new style anyway.
Yeah, Akuma.
So he's got a
yeah.
because he's coming to Tekken 6. Did you see the trailer? You sent me that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh my god. His trailer was incredible.
Nine Rain cooking. All right, we gotta lock this in. We gotta lock one in, man. What are we doing?
Give him a chef's hat.
I'm leaning towards Cammy Sonya.
Yes. I say we do two chicks in a row.
On Bison, huh? Do you
Yeah.
do the chicks? Chicks.
I mean, we don't do enough of that.
Lock in the redo as well. Yeah, I lock that in.
We gotta do it. We gotta do it for the feminists. They gonna start hating us because we ain't doing no females.
Sonya sounds crazy.
Yes,
Like,
lock
you
it
know,
in.
It's like, is there no one sexier so we can like play that card? I can't think of anybody.
Then in talking about Mortal Kombat or
Yeah, just anybody who's on that raunchy level, because Sonya's not really raunchy.
the girl from the vampire girl from Virtual Fighter. No, what's that Virtual Fighter?
Darkstalkers. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she got the
Lilith?
wings.
Or no, that's not Lilith.
It's something.
It is Lilith. No? Wait, hold on. Lilith, Darkstalkers.
How y'all say I'm already hating? Where's the women? We trying. We trying to switch it up. We don't want to get the
You know what I
canceled.
mean?
You know, try to get the women out
I
there.
was right. It was Lilith, but that's not the one you're talking about. You're talking about the other one. Morgan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a thing for her back in the day. She those legs. We got to get Chung Li in here
I'm
somehow.
gonna get it. Ooh, Chung Li. Okay, all right, yeah, definitely gotta get Chung Li. Because all those kicks are crazy. Chung Li versus Wrong would be funny. Morgan, yeah.
Chung Li versus Sanji.
Heihachi versus Gyoken. Ooh.
Mm.
Jay versus Kimberly. I'm locking Cammy and Sonya.
Yeah,
I like
lock that in.
Two different girls, two different fucking fighter games that are superior. I like
both military.
I like this. Yeah, both military, bro. I like that. Cammy versus Sonya. I like that. We're locked that in. What do you guys think? Cammy versus Sonya. Anything else? Put in the death battle page for me.
Ooh, Nina Williams versus Poison Ivy from Soul Calibers.
Oh shit!
With the whip sword, with the boot. I mean, with the outfit.
that shit. I will get banned.
Woo!
We'll get banned going any Poison Ivy, anything will get banned.
We can't show the content, but those
she's
physics.
got more than just like she's the jiggly. Yeah, it's going crazy.
Yeah, those boot physics are ridiculous.
First time I ever seen titty physics, matter of fact, was Mortal Kombat Deception. So crazy.
Yeah. What are really? No, you're just
shouts to titty physics.
Shout out to all the animators.
When I got rid of them shit. Like
Siegfried Soul Calibur versus Guts. Ooh. Two dudes with giant swords. Clearly they're compensating for something, but whatever.
Yeah, right, man. Guts fucking the devil, bro. He's dope. Like that pussy was dope. Like no, that's like crazy. Guts versus Deadpool.
That's not even fair.
Yeah. Deadpool's dope. But we'll lock in. Cammy versus Sonya Blade. I'm gonna make the thumbnail tonight. We'll lock that in. We y'all want to do this, man? Y'all want an encore? When y'all want to do
this? You're not supposed to have them, sweetheart.
Siegfried and Sephiroth, the long sword.
That's gonna be some long division.
Long.
Hazumi Mishima. She just came out too. I've yet to play Tekken 8. I gotta get on it. Okay, I'm gonna put you out of bed. So we got that locked in. Cammy versus Sonya.
Cammy versus Sonya Blade. Shouts to Night Ray, man.
Man, been dropping straight heat in the comment section.
Oh man, I'm telling you, this is crazy.
Maxie from Soul Calibur versus Marshall from Tekken, or Marshall Law from Tekken. That's an interesting one.
Ooh.
Because he be going crazy with them nunchucks and Soul Calibur. He's one of my favorites. Straight. There's so many Bruce Lee characters.
So many, man. Like a Saber or something. That's fucking Hayato from Capcom vs. Marvel. Fucking dope. Ninja Gaiden.
Gonna take you for a ride.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Bro, man, we played that stuff for so many hours.
I played it in the background of my videos, man. I go crazy. All types of shit like that. One of my favorites, like just the beat alone is what is that shit? It's from Chrono Trigger. Fucking, it's pretty dope though. I'll be just hunting for some beats to play.
There's another visitor.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, guys, we're gonna head up and get up out of here, man. Thank you guys for rocking with us. We're gonna lock it in, man. Cammy versus Sonya Blade for the next one. We'll let you know when that will happen, man. To be determined, all right? But it'll be soon. It'll be soon. Don't worry. We'll be back for y'all. All right, this was great. Again, shout outs to Zook for the $50 donation. Shout outs to Hasio for the 20. Shout outs to Great Leo for re-upping the membership and gifting memberships to you guys, man. Really appreciate that. Shout outs to Night Rain for the next dead battle. And of course, shout outs to my brother and Lava for rocking with me tonight, man. I really appreciate that. All right.
Always a pleasure.
Shout outs to my mother, man. Rest in peace, man. Rest easy. I'm
Whoa.
gonna get up and get out of here, man. I'm gonna eat some food, man. Play a little bit of Fortnite, man. You know, that's how I do it. That's how I do it. All right. Thank you guys, man. I really appreciate it. Peace and love, family. And we'll see y'all in the next episode. All right.
Take care and goodbye.
I don't have the beat playing, so it's kind of
Drop that outro.
you know what I'm saying? Drop that outro. Like, I don't, you know.
Okay.
I wish I had one. Like, I used to do the outro, but it was on the laptop. And
I know a guy that can get you a beat. I can get you a beat.
Facts. Appreciate it, man. Like, look at that shit, man. Ooh. Oh, shit. But thank you guys, man. Peace and love, man.
Yes,
Shouts to the mod.
baby. Bye, Daddy.